these folks who you are. Don't make me tell them who you trying to be. Flexing and talking like you really hard. I'ma be laughing about this in my sleep. I know the fake and that's what you give. I know the bank and you not the bill. I know the pride and I know the pill. Whatever you swallow when it wasn't real. I keep it solid like I am a fist. Licking my shot, it's all in the wrist. Don't do the talking, I do not snitch. But I'm in the game, you must be the glitch.
Up everybody, and welcome to another great episode of The Good, The Bad, The Troll, and of course always the conscious. And I'm pretty sure we on about episode 14, so we've been cooking. And it's going to be some excitement or it's going to be some boredom, you know what I mean? But we always going to keep you entertained. Of course, you got one of your hosts, Vile King. To my right, of course, we have the Mac. Under me, we have Dynamite. And to my left, we got Snap. And yeah, we got a good show lined up for y'all today. It's going to be, I'm feeling good about today. Yeah.
All right, man. We know how this shit goes round about now, man. So we're gonna do our round. We're gonna do our first round of chats, see how everybody doing, man. How everybody day's been, and then we're gonna go ahead and get straight into it, man. So I'll go ahead and get this one off. Week has been hectic as fuck. That's an understatement. It's been hectic as hell, but you know, been getting through it. Everything else been straight. It's been cool. Besides, far as that's work wise. Me personally, you know, been down and out a couple of days, but you know, I'm good. So everything else has been okay. Just been taking it one day at a time. That's the best.
Now, what you mean? You got some bad stuff going on? You just sleep?
Oh man, shit! No, no sleep. Just work. Just been mentally exhausted. Just been mentally exhausted. Just have like mainly with work with me, it's never physical. It's mainly mental. It's just mental, man, because everybody always so quick to hit the fucking panic button on every damn thing. Now, like the world, once one person hit the panic button, then all of a sudden everybody else want to hit the panic button, and all of a sudden the world is on fire. And then once we have a meeting to resolve it, it's like, oh well, what was we panicking for? Exactly. My point exactly. But that's just me. That's just it for me.
I guess it makes the background fitting. You said the world on fire.
Hey.
Damn. That's crazy. It's been straight for the most part. Ain't been too much going on. Work was pretty smooth this week. Fortunately, it was pretty smooth this week. Just trying to avoid the heat. Other than that, man, it's been good.
I think everybody been trying to do that, nigga. That's the main reason we got the blazing sun in the background.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie now. Yesterday we was out in it for a little bit. We had took me and my homegirl, Chris. We had took the girls to this little jump house and stuff. This little jump place.
Yeah.
And, well, we was
walking.
Was
outside?
No, hell no, it's inside. Oh, hell no. No, it's a place called Bravo's. It's indoor. It's like a jump. It's like a jumping place mixed with Dave and Buster's. Like they do a little bit of everything.
I have not yet went to a damn jump place yet, man. I need to go.
Yeah,
I really need to go, bro.
I take them like
neither have I.
Oh, for real?
I need to
I've
go.
never been to a jump house.
I'm scared to go because I might end up fucking around and start wrestling with the kids and try to do something I got no business.
Yeah, I do it one time a year with them. I take them, but I get in there like one time a year with them. I give me a little week to prepare. I be practicing my little
limber up.
Yeah. When I do it, I go all in with them, man. I be on there doing 450s and backflips and.
Oh, you be so. I know you be so as fuck afterwards, dude.
Oh yeah, it'd be worth it though. It'd be worth it because it'd be fun. I remember the first time they didn't think I was athletic. They were like, "Man, you ain't gonna do that." I said, "Okay, I think so. All right." And I started doing stuff. Boy, I had did the what that Seth Rollins be doing that Phoenix Splash thing.
Mm-hmm.
I did that. I did that on TT in the ball pit.
I would have moved my ass out the way on your ball.
She did, but she couldn't move fast enough, so she got caught a little bit, but it was all right. But no, man, we were so hot yesterday, man. It felt like I was fighting against what my boy name is on 7 Deadly Sins, man. Escanor out there, man. It felt like Escanor out there, man.
Cruel son.
Yeah, rough. But yeah, other than that, man, yeah, it was all good.
I've been cracking up over the memes I've been seeing about the sun. Like that, the sound come on, it like it sounds so hot. He got his own theme song type shit.
Mm-hmm.
I've been seeing them play. Yo, the internet is too funny. Like it can never be.
Nigga, the summer Escanor needs to be the cover boy for the summer heat, nigga, because that's exactly what it is, nigga. and every time you go outside, nigga, you need to hear his voice. Cruel son.
Cruel son. Especially I gotta work in that shit every day in a hot ass truck with no AC, bro. You about to die.
Hold on, no AC?
Hell no, ain't no AC in them trucks. There ain't no AC. AC where?
How they expect y'all to do that shit, man?
With a hope and a prayer. Shit, bro.
Man, that's how UPS and all of them are, though, man. They don't put, yeah.
3 of them
they don't put
days
ACs in them trucks.
Called a heat stroke.
Bro.
You can feel the headache coming. Like it don't matter how much water you drinking, bro. Like you can just feel it. It's so hot, bro. It was so hot.
They ain't got no fans.
Yeah, a little small fan that hit you with hot air in your face.
No,
all day, every day.
Y'all are behind times for real up there.
No, that's how they do it, though. No, that's how they do it. Like
that's how it is on most of that's how it is on most of them trucks, man.
Yeah, them trucks with AC, them just about 80,000 a piece, bro. They ain't paying that.
Why you see them rolling with the door always open?
Bro, what I'm trying to tell you, we have ACs in ours. Some of them do.
Yeah, y'all got the newer trucks. I mean, you in well, you down.
Yeah,
there's money down there. So
he's in Florida, nigga.
Yeah, they got money down there. That's different.
Okay. You know, I was like, why y'all ain't got no truck? What?
You know, yeah. They ain't buying them $80,000 trucks. You're gonna get a $60,000 one. That don't come with AC that work.
Wow.
Still the same, but you know. I mean, as far as my weekend though, it's been pretty cool. Like I did a lot, y'all. I could just run down the list. Fans, if you watching the visual part, I mean, I did finish off some of my sleeve, you know, my wings. So
yeah, I seen it. I saw it on your picture. It looks cool.
You know, go follow me on my other social sites. Y'all be able to see it better. But yeah, I did get them done. It only took my artist about 3.5 hours. She worked quick, so that part I do appreciate. Didn't hurt too bad. So I was excited about that. She ain't hit me over the head with a price. She's very fair, very Caroline. Shout out to you, Caroline, in Greenville, North Carolina. Besides that, like towards the end of this weekend, I ain't do too much, but I did have some fun. Of course, there was a lot of stuff that was on TV. I bought the UFC card, so I got to see I think it was Oliveira. He got his ass knocked the fuck out. I'm mad. I'm kind of mad. I might have a crash out about that because, you know, me trying to bet on some shit.
Oh my goodness!
Hey man, I swear I can't win.
So you lost twice. You lost when you bought the pay-per-view once. That expensive ass pay-per-view. Then secondly, you bet money on it. You bet money on it and you lost. So you lost twice.
Yeah.
No, the car wasn't bad.
No,
the car wasn't bad, but you know, it'd be long though. Like literally, that fight didn't come on till 1 o'clock. Like the last fight. I was like, God damn, bro! Like they be dragging it. They started at 7, which I ain't mad. You see about them 10, 15 fights, bro.
Them prelims, so the main card don't start till 10.
Yeah, so like it was still cool, like for what it was. It just be long as hell. Like it's a whole day affair.
Mm-hmm.
But then after that, you know, of course, your boy proceeded to play some video games for the first time in a long time. So me and my a couple of my friends, because I was at they spot where we was watching all the shows and shit. Hop on So Far Honor. I don't know if y'all know that still exists, but they did a lot of stuff with it. You know, a lot of updates and different things you could do on it now. But that was pretty cool. That's how I kind of ended my night. And yeah, here today on a Sunday, you know, kind of woke up. I'm still here. You know, I still got the energy a little bit. And yeah, this week been cool for me. My week been cool, pretty cool.
All right, cool.
Oh, okay. My bad. I slid in this mug and
That
hit
boy-
my knee.
That boy
Oh, my
sound like he
goodness.
just. I'm gonna say you sounded I'm gonna say you sounded discombobulated.
Oh man, I slid this mug, hit my knee, boy. Whew. Uh, well, the way I had it planned is I didn't really want it to be too bad because I kind of me and my coworker, my homeboy, we're like we're not really in between jobs, but our job had like took a little break because we do every quarter, and the next quarter is up like starts now. But we had when we both decided like, hey, look, we're just gonna take the week off. We know we gotta go back within the next week or two. So I took all last week off, but of course, you know, you take a week, you take your time off, but there's a lot of honeydews at the house, and all my honeydews happen to happen around when that sun was out talking about, hey y'all, you know. So I man, I had plans like, hey, look, I gotta mow my yard. I'm gonna do it early. That didn't happen. I had my little man, and you know, decide to, hey, look, now it's like 1-2 o'clock. Hey, now let's go mow the grass. Man, I'm about to pass out there.
Oh no!
Wait a minute. Hold on. Trey said, "Let's mow the grass at light."
No. See, I had a little man, Amari. So I had him. I usually let Tasha sleep in because she stays up with him at night. So I let him. I kept him. I was like, all right, man, maybe she'll get up a little bit. I had to tell her, hey, look, I gotta go. I want to mow the grass early in the morning, but you know, she kind of slept in. I was like, all right, you know, and I was like, man, and she's kind of like, so it's been raining a lot, so I've been trying to knock it out. I didn't want to miss that free day, I should say, not raining.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, the heat kind of got me, but I persevered, man. I'm still here. And besides that, I got a fire stick, and I enhanced it, I should say. And so while we enhancing it today, I was watching a movie, which I'll talk about later. You know, it's some stuff was happening in that movie, but yeah, man, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. I mean, I've been trying to stay away from that heat long as I can, as much as I can, but other people have other decisions to make, so I can't really stay out the heat like I really want to. But besides that, man, I've been pretty good, man. I can't complain too much about it.
I got a question about them fire sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Do you got to pay a subscription on them shits even when they broke?
Mm-mm.
Or you just a one time pay, like you just get one and then?
Yeah. The reason why I had to get another fire stick is because I found one of them before we moved. I had one, and you know how when you move, you pack stuff in boxes and everything. I found my old one, which I had already enhanced, but I can't find a remote to it. The remote is in another box somewhere else, probably. I don't know. So I just went ahead and bought a new one. But nah, you don't. I mean, all you do is pay for the fire stick, and there's plenty of places to look to enhance it so you can get the best out of a fire stick.
I might invest in one of those.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I've thought about it as well. At least when you get a fire stick, Amazon don't try to sue you like somebody else do. You know, hint at somebody at another company that's trying to sue you for modding something that you purchased.
Right.
Who the fuck doing that? Look, I ain't even pick up on.
And now you're gonna go to the Shadow Realm.
I say that name. Say that name.
Why we moving on for this, man? Why we segue into that?
Well, not even fix your mouth to say that like
Our favorite CC topic for today, everybody. Favorite type of animes and games. And I kick this one off?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So let's see. Favorite types of anime games. Well, it's hard to choose. It's hard to pick a specific type of anime, specifically because I watch too much of every fucking thing. So, but I would say my favorite genre and I know a lot of people is probably going to dislike me for saying that. I do got two favorite genres. I got one. I do like the isekai genre, but I also like the school genres as well. Like when, of course, you got like this one overpowered guy or a guy who's not so overpowered but becomes overpowered in the end that ends up going to a school of other motherfuckers that's overpowered or stronger than you and all of that. So I do have that. I do have those two genres. It's my favorite genre. My third one is probably definitely rom. I like my anime rom coms too. So I like my anime rom coms as well. But besides that, man, so I guess my top three genres that I like, but I still dive into a whole bunch of other shit. As far as my video games go, definitely MMOs, RPGs. Just to clarify, MMOs and RPGs, they're totally different. So just want to clarify that. I mean, MMOs are done in the RPG type, but I'm not going to break that. That's just too much to break down. Anyway, MMOs, RPGs. I do like my action adventures. I love platformers and side strollers. That will always be like a gem for me. Whenever I see a good platformer side stroller that's like that's either a Metroidvania or just a side stroller beat 'em up or just a platformer in general, man. That's just me as a whole. So I always buy them. So Mac, I know you against buying games that's like in 8-bit and 16-bit
Oh,
and 2-bit, but I still buy those types because I, I I play the fuck out of those. So but they're my types though. But they also got some. They also got like some 16 and 32-bit survival like games too. That's actually pretty cool. So I've been like survival and craft building and all of this stuff. So I've been playing those. Now that's a genre that I have been dope. That I've been diving in head over first lately. Is the damn crafting and the survival and crafting genre of games. I've been diving into those head over fist lately because those has been just fun, man. Like, look, those like you got some that's cozy, and you got some that's not so cozy, like V Rising. That is just
Well, you
like,
was on that tough last night, weren't you? I seen you on that last night. 'Cause I
yeah,
was
I
playing, what's
was.
the name?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was on
you
there.
got back on V-Rising?
Yeah, I got it
get
on.
up there. Remember?
I went ahead and bought it on. I went ahead and bought it on PC, but I also got the now that they got well, they always had crossplay on there.
Mhm.
So now I went ahead and bought a server for all of us to play on. So whenever
So,
everybody decides to get on V Rising, I just got the server today, so I'll be setting the server up, and I'll let everybody know when the server's set up.
is it cross progression
Yeah,
or
I don't know if
you
it's
got
cross.
your stuff back?
Now I don't know if it's cross progression or not. I don't know
Oh, so you
because remember when we played, you forgot when we played that time. We played on Pat server.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, I
We
got
played
you.
on Pat server,
Ooh.
and I don't even know that Pat still got his server up or whatnot or
Yeah.
none of that.
Okay.
So I started mine. Oh, trust me, Chris. To those that experienced it, I'll make it so that we'll be able to get our stuff back quick. So don't even worry about that. That's what I'm working on now. That's the main reason I went ahead and decided to go ahead and buy the server and get it set up. So I'll be doing that. But that's it for me, though. That's mainly been it for me. Been head over fist on those, or those my types. So let's go ahead and kick things off, man. Who's next?
Okay.
Mr. Vibe.
Well, mine's kind of cut and dry. I mean, I'm
Yep.
very,
Yeah. Yes.
I'm
Very,
very
very,
got
very,
about
very, very cut and dry. Very picky. Yeah, I'm calling you out. Very picky. Very sticking into your circle.
yeah.
You're not the only one like that.
I watch everything, kind of like you, Mike. But if we talk about
I'm,
my favorite, everybody knows my favorite animes, it's probably going to be like isekais, into another world type. Like a, I know right now it's a lot of that. So I know the fans are like, hey, can we get a break on this? But like, I just like that shit. Like, it's doing what it needs to do. It's holding us up. There's a lot of dope stuff that came from Into Another World or died into another world. You know how it goes. Besides that, I don't know how to categorize the other stuff I'm kind of interested in because not all of that is Into Another World. So I just describe it as like the standalone, unexpected, powerful main characters animes. For instance, like a new one, like a Kaiju 8, for instance, or like a well, adventurous wise, I've been like free written, but something with I don't know how to describe it. Something with a main character that's just they end up being powerful, but there's a story behind it. Adventurous stuff like that would be like my second choice to like my favorite type of animes. I just don't know what that's called. Maybe there's a name to that.
Well, those more like those are more like shonen anime. You got like shonen,
okay.
you got more like shonen anime. You got some animes that fall into that genre where you got shonen anime. You got school anime where they are either in a school or they working for an organization or some shit like that. So it's more like shonen and action adventure.
Yeah, probably shonen because like One Punch Man, standalone titles that are just like they made a name for themselves.
Yeah,
The Hunter X Hunters, the shit like that. I just don't know what to classify it as. But shonen, I'll go with shonen. Those animes are like my favorites, and I still watch everything else, but I'm going to go straight to those every time first. As far as games goes, I'm a big Team Slayer type of guy. Not big team battle. There's a difference. But Team Slayer, like small team from four to 8 people, you know, strategy. Give the example like some Gears type stuff. Back in the day, it would have been Halo.
ain't no strategy in Gears.
Yeah, hug the corner and shoot the Nasher. That's
always strategy.
Get to that choke point.
No. Well, for me, I felt like if we're talking the games, if we're talking shooters with strategy, then we need to lean towards more that Rainbow Six and Ghost Recon. To me, in my opinion,
Yeah, that's the same.
I'm not saying that Gears don't have strategy, but Ghost Recon and Rainbow Six leans more into that. Leans more into the tactical shooter because they got the tools and the gear to back it up. Versus Gears of War. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying there's not no strategy in Gears, but you gotta. It's like a selective thing when it comes to that part. Like you got strategy. You got strategy in Gears, but not like how it is in Rainbow Six and Ghost Recon. If that makes sense.
I get what you're saying. It could just be the choice of word that's kind of
you cool. You fine.
But the games like Overwatch or the Marvel, I haven't really played Marvel like that.
That's teamwork. That's pure teamwork and strategy right there. Mainly teamwork. that's mainly definitely teamwork right there.
Yeah, my favorite game is like the more small team based game. Not too many people, but like it's team based, and you can kind of there's many characters to choose from, but those are more so my games. You would have thought I would have thought growing up it would have been more so fighting games, but I don't really too much care for the fighting games. But now that I'm older, I probably would now, just because it could be on some chill shit. Most people, if they combined ever all the systems to be able to play that, I'd probably be more into it. But Xbox ain't got really too many fighting games.
Oh, you see that guy right there? God, that don't point that guy right there. You see him right there.
My strong second is will also be RPGs, role players. I just haven't really found one that stuck for me, but I've always liked role playing games. lose interest pretty fast just because nothing's
Yeah, you
really kept me.
Yeah, you just like Jalen on that front. Jalen the same motherfucking way.
Mm.
That nigga attention span when it comes to those types of games ain't about shit. I'm surprised that he's finishing Metaphor. Because I thought he would have been dropped Metaphor by now. But he's still playing to try to finish it up. And I'm impressed. I was impressed when he even decided to pick up Metaphor. I was like, what? Like, yeah, damn, playing Metaphor. Like, nigga, something wrong with you? You sick? You okay? You okay? Like, no, man, it's pretty cool. I'm liking it. Like,
Thought it was a joke. Like, is he?
I did because I've been trying to get him to. It's other games that's like Metaphor that's out there with their rich story, comeback characters, all of that. I've been trying to get him to step into that realm for the longest time, and that nigga just wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? You got Persona that came before it. Persona's fucking phenomenal. All of them. All the Persona games is just fucking phenomenal. And he hasn't even scratched the Persona series yet. He hasn't scratched the Persona series yet, and Lord knows he definitely ain't touched the Legend of Heroes series. To me, Legend of Heroes series is better than Final Fantasy to me. And everybody that hear that comment, you could come fight me. You could come fight me. I'm ready. I'll let you guys know.
I don't even know what that is. Legend of Heroes.
Oh,
I
the
never heard of
trail,
that.
you know, the Trail series.
Oh.
The Trail series that I'm always playing. The original name for it is the Legend of Heroes.
Oh, okay.
It's the Legend of Heroes series.
Oh, I know about Trails. I ain't never knew.
Legend of Heroes series has always been better than Final Fantasy to me. And the main reason of that is because they got their own fucking universe. It's almost like their own Marvel universe, where all their characters from each games, they always cross over. They always making an appearance. There's so much growth and development in that world and so much shit going on, man. And just a great game. But anyway, I'm stepping on your shit, so go ahead. My bad.
Good, bro. Because you made me just think, like, I never was well, I'm sorry somebody else going to say this, but you bringing up that Final Fantasy, I never understood the hype about them games. Maybe the newer ones now, but I was never a fan just because I don't like turn-based games. I can't stand it.
You'll love the new ones, though.
The new ones, I think it's more. If they would have led with something like that back in the day, I would have been a fan of. But as soon as I found out it's a group of y'all sitting here and you got to choose what they're doing, I'm like, oh.
That's how Persona is. That's how Metaphor is. That's how the Legend of Heroes series is. That's how the series are. Now see, the reason why I like those games. Now it's more strategy in those games than you think. Like, you can literally lock, like, as much as time as I've been playing them motherfuckers, like, you can actually lock the enemy out their turn by just doing certain shit, and the enemy will not be able to attack you. Like, I've been playing them motherfuckers for that long that you can actually build your character up like that through those games. And you can pretty much stun lock your enemy, and that nigga will not be able to attack you. You can build, like, tank evasion builds. Like, so you can have a person in the front that can always take the brunt of the attacks, but the attacks will never hit. And while the rest of your team can hang back and you can choose for your team to attack, while that main person don't build in the aggro, you can build characters up like that in those games.
I hear what you're saying, but
yeah, I know it's not your type. I get it.
Yeah, the last turn-based game I probably would have played is Pokemon, to keep you real, bro. Like, that's the only one that makes sense to me. Y'all can have all that other shit. Like, I'm not about to sit here and read all this bullshit.
Well, shit, if you like Pokemon, then you'll like Power. Well, no, I ain't gonna say Power World. What's the other game? Tim. You'll like Tim. Tim is just like
Pokemon.
That
shit looked dope. Yeah, because it's more freeform. Cool. Like, I want to get to the business. I want you to talk your shit while I'm busting your ass. Like, get that storyline in because it's going down like that in combat. Not you have to sit there and then pause the game, and you know, it just takes away. takes away from me. But
but back to your Final Fantasy bit, and before somebody else move on, it's a lot of people are pissed off on the direction of the current Final Fantasy and want them to switch back to turn based. Which I'm like, I guess. I guess you could, but
that's the hardcore fans right there.
Well, you
hardcores, man.
Yeah, but when you got games like the current games like it is how it is now, like even with Metaphor, like you could go into the enemy, you be on the field and you could fight your enemy while you on the field, and then you could switch to the turn base right then and there. You could switch it. So I'm hoping that's the direction that it goes instead of just being just straight turn based. That's my take. But a lot of games are starting to follow that trend about having a game in real time and then give the player the option to switch if they want to go turn based or not. So
either that or I'm good with if they go the Expedition 33 route. I mean, it's turn based, but it's not slow. Like, it's actually interactive. So
that's probably Exhibition 30. After looking at Exhibition 33, they definitely took some notes from Persona and the Legend of Heroes series because they battle system is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
that's probably one of the best updated battle systems that I've seen for the game. It really is. Like, that's a fantastic battle system. It really is, man. Anybody that hasn't played Exhibition 33 yet, check it out, please.
Yeah, I gotta see what even that is.
On Game Pass.
It's on Game Pass, bro. It's on Game Pass. So check it out, bro, at your own leisure.
Well, I'm ready to hear Snap and Max favorites.
All right. Well, my favorite anime genre, I should say, is I'm gonna go off the 97-3 rule, which is 97% action, 3% story. Anything with that, I'm good with. I mean, that 3% is just, hey, let me know who you are, and I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Just get us to the fight, man. Let's hit that skip button all the way.
You sound like that guy. Sound like that guy.
Yeah.
Right there. You.
97% action, 3%.
Yeah.
That's a hot take, bro. What?
Hey, man, look. Like, I don't need no backstory. I don't need to know how you got here. All I need to know is you fighting this person. I don't even need the villain telling him why he doing it. I don't care. Let's just get to the boxing.
Now, Tim. To be fair, I'm going to. I might be talking shit about them, but to be fair, I defend them. I'm gonna defend them on this front. If it's something that has an interesting enough story in it, they will be invested. Mac and Snap they'll both be invested, because how I know they will be invested is they'll ask me questions about certain shit. So that's how I know. That's what I'm like, oh shit, they invested. So let me go ahead and get them all, get all the questions out the way and answer all their questions so they could go ahead and continue on. But I'm assuming. Go ahead.
I'm assuming something like an Attack on Titan is out of the question.
Oh, it's out of question for me.
Well, Mac liked Attack on Titan. But me and Chris, I just couldn't get into it, bro. I couldn't.
Oh, my, you speaking for yourself too? Wait, hold on. I'm just hearing. Wait, so you don't care for stories either like that?
No, I'm talking about Attack on Titan.
Oh,
Attack on Titan as a whole. Oh, nigga, I'm the story king. Nigga, they will tell you that. They will tell you that. I'm the story king. Nigga, if that shit got good story and a good plot and characters, I'm dissecting the fuck out of it. Always.
I gotta have some type of story. I mean, I wouldn't have said 3%. If you'd have said 10%, maybe it wouldn't have bothered me too much.
Okay, 5%.
I get what you're saying. But they gotta be something like what's going on? Like, How'd you get here? Why is this dude so evil? Now you just see the niggas just come out stomping babies and shit and killing. You know what I mean? Like, damn,
I'm good. Hey, that's where I'm at. I'm invested in. I'm invested in.
Just taking out whole cities and stuff. Like, damn, why he so cruel? I gotta know
like, oh, this is my type of show.
They killed his family at least. Like, oh, okay. All right.
Oh, that ain't true either, Tim. Vi, because you said that mess about ballerina, and you was like, that wasn't enough. So it was no.
That was 3%.
Hold on. Because we got to talk about that on Crash Out Corner because I watched it. I watched
it too. Yeah. We're gonna talk about that.
We gonna talk.
All right. Yeah.
We gotta have a conversation about that.
I'm venturing into like the comedy anime too, though. I mean, some of those they kind of have me laughing out loud a little bit.
Thank you.
I'm venturing into it. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm so glad that you finally decided to get some of them goofy ass animes a shot because you're missing out if you don't. Because some of this shit just be stupid for no reason.
Yeah, it does.
It's funny. Oh damn, I brought it up. I can't even think of the name at all. You know the one where it's the girl and the guy. They're both at the top of the school. They always battling against each other. I think the dudes. It's like a school anime, but it's like really funny. It's like they're supposed to get together, but they don't for whatever reason. And it's the president and the vice president. You know the anime I'm talking about.
You got to give me a name.
The love means war or some shit.
You talking about them? Yeah, I believe did they wrap up their last season of that show?
I don't know if they did, but that was when it comes to comedy.
That was funny. Nigga, you ain't seen nothing until you seen something called Oha Girl, Ooha Girl. Nigga, that shit is just plain stupid.
Something called Oha Girl.
Oha Girl.
The Cuda Girl. What?
Nigga, it's so. I'm gonna send it to y'all. Matt laughing his ass off because I'm missing the name.
I can tell you one. Hey, Mike, what's the one? I can't remember her name, but something can't communicate. Old girl who she's like real shy. Comey can't communicate. Yeah, I thought that was pretty good too.
Comey is a good show.
I just said homie communicate. What?
Comey underrated, man.
Yep. Where the House Husband was good.
Where the House Husband was fucking awesome, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is fucking hilarious. Here, man, I'm posting it in the chat now. I'm posting
all right, so why you doing that? That's my anime. As far as fighting games, video games. Of course, fighting games because I like versing Mac and Mike, and it's pretty good.
We'll decide to join them when they'll
that's why I just said y'all. Oh, and we got one guy on injury reserve right now. When he come back, he gonna be ready. So
injury reserve.
Skull. Yeah, when Skull come back, he gonna be ready. He got to play catch up. And I like playing MOBAs and like Tim said, I like the team based games. What I like about team based games is I can mute my mic and just talk bad about my team not doing nothing while I'm being a healer trying to help these people out. I love it because because if I unmute my mic, then I got to hear these little people yell racist remarks. And I was like, I ain't got time for all that. I'm just going to mute my mic and talk noise. One thing about Rivals I like, nobody really talks. They go in their little message board and you see all the messages. Oh, man, it's hilarious. I got griped at one time they said I suck, but I had all the healing this DPS guy. So, but I'm the one who sucks. I kept him alive the whole game.
Come on,
yeah, Iron Man. Oh my goodness.
Heal me. We need to start the fight. Heal me.
Oh, that dude, he was spamming. Mac was like, man, that boy got that mother hotkey. I need healing. I said, we just got out of spawn. What are you talking?
Heal only me. That's what it said.
Yeah, exactly. How my homeboy Nick would say, Slick Willie, he need a pocket snap. And I was not going to be his pocket snap, man. Oh, man.
Well, see, about those games, man, those that's the only thing that I be wanting to give those games a shot or try again, but everybody just play too fucking sweaty on this shit. Like far as mobile games, like Overwatch, Marvel Rivals, I'm not with the sweaty ass play. Sorry, I'm here for fun. I'm just here to play for fun, bro. I'm not here to. I'm not trying to reach the. I'm not trying to be the very best like no one ever was. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to do that, bro.
Kids, you don't like getting folded, or you just don't like people's attitude mostly.
No, it ain't about that, man. I don't give a fuck about taking a loss. That's that motherfucker right there.
Yeah.
That motherfucker, I take more losses against this motherfucker over here than any damn thing in fighting games. Nigga.
But there is a non-ranked mode, so I'm assuming you still talking about
we don't play ranked at all. I haven't even played ranked on Marvel Rivals yet.
That's what I'm saying. So it gotta come from something else. Like I only see that when it's ranked, when people get
because it's like that in casual too. And it's starting to that shit starting to leak.
It is a little bit.
That shit's starting to leak over in casual too, and especially fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Fuck! Nigga, you can't even play a good casual match in Yu-Gi-Oh! No more.
I just leave. Once I see one, yep, I know who I'm playing again.
That's just the whole deck. That's a
These motherfuckers out here in casual testing out meta. Like this ain't what it's casual. This ain't what casual's here for, bro. If you want to test out your meta deck, play against one of your friends in the private room.
I'm telling you,
when you're in rookie and bronze, like why are you playing meta decks in rookie like in bronze?
Well, to help that game out, if they just really integrate a new update that makes a ranked and casual system for singularity decks. So you can't have that bullshit in there. So now you really got to get your ass whooped by these decks. Just the deck. Ain't no fusing no more. Just play natural decks, bro. I would love that. But for some reason, they don't see that. It's like, nah, just leave it open. You could just have whatever for whatever situation.
Oh, boy, I got a nice Amazon. I got a very nice Amazon video in the works to show everybody what Amazon's was doing in that last cup. In the last Sweat Cup tournament that they had. The last Tryhard Cup, boy. Them motherfuckers I could tell them motherfuckers was mad. I knew they was mad. It was like, I could just look from how they was playing, I could just look and like, they was not expecting Amazons to be that damn in sync. They was not expecting that shit at all. And you already know when I played that damn deck, no Event Failure, no Ash Blossom, no Match C, straight Amazon, straight heat. It was just straight heat. I'll be posting,
get you up out of there.
I'll be posting the video. Oh, they was mad. I'm not gonna say like I didn't take no L's. I took some L's. But I guarantee you I took more wins than L's in that damn tournament. I just decided not to go far in that motherfucker because when you start playing that shit a certain amount of time, them motherfuckers get, especially the damn Asian community, you don't know what the fuck these motherfuckers be cooking. I'd be like, how the fuck did you come up with this? Like how?
Yeah. I've seen some boards, bro, that don't make no fucking sense.
I'm just seeing shit like, bro, how the fuck did you come up with this? How? But anyway, go ahead, Chris. Once again, I'm stomping on y'all shit.
No, you good. I'll just real quick. My last one. I'm kind of I don't know why I waited so late in my life to start playing these Souls games because my reflexes ain't like they used to be. But I'm at that Night Rain, man. It's like it's a Souls game, but it's not as hard as like typical Elden Ring, and it's like kind of like a little battle royale light because you got the smoke or the fog coming towards you, pushing you towards the center, or whatever the point is. But I've been playing that a lot lately, and it's actually pretty good.
They got a mode like that on there?
Well, that's basically what Night Rain is. It's kind of like you drop into the world and basically you got the fog like closing in, and you just gotta hurry up and do what you gotta do.
That's how
It's
the
like speed
overall
running.
game is?
Yeah, that's the overall game. Yeah.
Really? I
Yeah,
do not.
you can either do it solo, or I think they're pushing for duos now, but it's solo to 3 people. Yeah, and you drop in and you try to hit your objectives real quick and go fight the first day 1 boss and day 2 boss and then the big boss at the end, and you're just trying to rush to get through.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's nice though. But that's pretty much what I'm looking at.
All right.
Okay. With me, as far as anime go, I'm a shonen anime guy. Um, that's I like most of my stuff that I got saved on my Crunchyroll is based off the shonen stuff that I've seen. I'm like one of the people. I like the little guy who I like the characters that's like not super powered right away. They build up to get stronger.
Yeah,
I
those are
don't.
cool.
I tend to not really care for the animes that have a person that's just like amazingly OP. You know the nigga ain't gonna lose throughout the series, and you just, to me it don't keep my attention long because I know that anime probably gonna last 2 or 3 seasons. It's gonna be over with because it's like what else can you do? It's like trying to write for Superman. Like Superman, so just this, that, and the other. How do you make him compelling? How do
Yeah.
you make him whatever? Because
Just boring like Superman and Captain America. Yeah.
So I don't like stuff like that. So I heard that about Cap. You know, he snuck that in there.
He did, but you know what?
But
Okay.
I like action. That's another genre that I do have saved a lot. It's like a lot of action type anime stuff. But so that's it with me for anime. As far as video games go, I've started to since I started getting with most of some of these guys, I did branch out a little more into like other things, but still my always gonna be my favorite is always gonna be fighting games. Growing up, man, it's just the thrill I got going to a nigga mammy house and whooping their ass in your mom's living room or your grandma's living room. That shit used to just be like the best thing to me, dog.
It was delightful.
With the bad controller.
With the bad control at that. Yeah, I used to get joy out of that shit, dog. I just don't understand. Playing, practicing in the summertime before the stories came on. Oh man, good days. But nah, I like the hero shooter genre a little bit. I was real big on the Overwatch 1. I ain't gonna lie, we was a little sweaty at that when we had like teams. And this the other thing I don't understand, right? We used to always have 4 players, right? Most of the time we always had at least 4 people at most times when we played. But we had the worst teamwork ever. It was like we didn't communicate like normal people would. Like, hey, go do this, hey, go do that. We just played off each other, and it worked sometimes. About 50% of the time it worked. I'm gonna say that 50% of the time it worked, and then depending on what time we was playing that night, that shit was just downhill from now. And when the West Coast people got on, it was like, okay, it's time to go. But I don't know. It's something about us and teamwork. Like me and Snap, we play rivals together all the time. And we normally do real good, but we don't communicate with each other at all.
Mm-mm.
Like, hey, do this, do that, or hey, I'm gonna do none of that. We just play it, and this shit just works. So I don't know. That shit weird. I never understood how all of us used to do that mess because it was like you watch other people and they're like, hey, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Oh, you know your role, blah 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 blah. And this is like we had no communication, but it ended up working somehow to a degree.
I can remember that when we was playing when I was playing Overwatch 1 with y'all because I always played the support and we was always doing that and that was just true. Like because most of and I can guarantee you we had more wins than L's.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because boy, the only thing that pissed me off about those games is support doesn't get they don't get the respect that they deserve.
Oh,
They don't highlight support enough in none of those games, man. like MVP. Like MVP is always going to be based off DPS.
The
And
person you kept alive.
most kills and all of this shit. The motherfuckers who you keep alive. Not the motherfuckers not the healing points or how much healing this motherfucker doing or how much the healing changed the landscape of the game. None of that shit. It's always the DPS that reigns supreme, man. And that's another thing that really tuned me out from wanting to play this shit anymore, man. Because they just don't. The support just don't get the love and the flower. They don't get their flowers, bro. They
You
really
get
don't.
rivals. You heal, and so they'll look out for you.
Like,
They'll look out for you on rivals, but Overwatch, hell no.
To touch on your point real quick, Mac, like as far as the communication, like I agree with you on that. We kind of pretty much because we play with each other for so long, it's kind of like we just kind of know. But I know, yeah. Oh my god! But playing with my duty people, man, they call out and honestly.
And he called out. All right.
oh boy,
that was a rut.
Oh
damn. Oh man.
I think I heard you say. Didn't you say you like Didn't you say you like the I can't even get it out. The athletic.
We get some weather coming in. But so with my playing Call of Duty with the guys, when they start calling out, it kind of messes me up. Like because I started listening to them, like, hey, this right here, we need to attack this point. So I go stop doing what I'm doing, and go do what they. And I wind up just getting murked. And one person in particular talking about, hey, behind you, look this and that. I turn, and of course, because I turned my attention from what I was doing, I wound up getting killed. Yeah, but I get you. Yeah, but I guess since we've video gamed so much together that we just kind of know.
Well, that's how see, in Call of Duty, you got to keep in mind when they play Call of Duty is another level of seriousness to it.
Oh yeah, that's why I run around with shot with a knife.
It's another level of seriousness to it. Versus when we played Gears, it was like that in Gears. We didn't have to call anything out because we pretty much knew each other's play styles. We already knew what the fuck we was going to do. We already had a game plan when we stepped in, and we was going to come away with the L or come away with the W.
Because you knew who was going for what. You already knew, like, this person going to go for the torque, this person going to go for the sniper. You already knew who was going for what.
Yeah, everybody already knew was going for weapons, and whatever weapons we went for, or whatever that individual went for, we made sure we went in there, we supported them and get their weapon, and then if we needed to fall back, we fall back, or if we end up in a motherfucking gunfight, motherfucker was locked and loaded. I know I was always in a motherfucking fight. Always. But anyway.
But yeah, no, that's it. That's all I got.
All right, man. Tim, you said, oh, no. Tim, you got any other? Well, I ain't going to say Tim. Any more questions? Any more questions before we move on? I was going to say Tim in particular, but I thought about the topic.
That Gears beta was I don't know. It needs some more work. It needs to cook a little longer in the oven. It ain't done yet.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully they get everything worked out. Once again, man, it seems like they giving us old builds for these betas, and I feel like they should do that. That's the same thing that they did with Chrono Odyssey, because I predicted that. And as soon as they announced that, they gave us that beta that they gave us in Chrono Odyssey. That was some beta from last year. That wasn't even an updated beta that they gave.
That was a pre-alpha. Ooh.
Yeah, they gave us a pre-alpha build. So I'm like, and I called it. I was like, man, this build must be old as fuck because it ain't optimized. Everything is running like shit, and that's what it was.
Yep.
So they definitely need to stop giving us, I'm not saying give us the premium, but at least give us a working beta that's good, that's viable for everybody to get everybody excited for the game. Because if you're giving us old builds, then when the game comes, nobody's not going to have no expectation for the game. The expectation for the game is going to be fucking dead. It's going to be dead on arrival. They already screaming doom and gloom for Chrono Odyssey now. That's all they've been doing since the beta. Doom and gloom. That's because you got grifters out there that's just waiting to capitalize on this shit. Like the doom and gloom. Like, you know how this shit go, bro. They so quick to go for the doom and gloom versus looking at the shit for what it is. You know it was an old ass build when we got it. So you can't judge the game from what it is. The game got huge potential, bro. It just needs time to cook. That's all. And motherfuckers need to just acknowledge that and just move on. Acknowledge it, move forward, play something else. Because there's plenty of shit dropping. It's just plenty of shit dropping. And that's my spiel. That's just my spiel on that whole topic. All right. Moving forward. Ring of the Arena. We got the summer of wrestling and other sports. Now that basketball is out the way, congratulations to the champs. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to them. Now we can move forward with the other sports that's going to be on and popping for the summer that we're excited about. Now we got wrestling over here, but we got other sports.
Anybody said this shit?
Well, hold on. We're not. Let's not say some of WWE stuff.
Oh, I got you. I was just messing with you.
No, you being truthful, and that's fine because WWE creative. Half of the time we don't know what the fuck they going. Versus where they going on. Versus what's going on in TNA and AEW, especially AEW. AEW's been lit. Yeah, AEW's been lit. It's been some long ass shows. Yeah. Super hella long shows. But it's been fun to watch. It's been absolutely fun to watch, man. So, let's go ahead and get into the WWE spiel. Now, I didn't watch the full Night of Champions, mainly because I was still pissed off on them having Night of Champions due to the situation that was fucking going on. Mm-hmm. But I was able to watch highlights of it, and from what I seen, some matches was pretty cool. And before anybody come at me with the comments with the reason why, we already know the reason why I was pissed off about that shit, that bullshit. Anyway, but we ain't finna take that turn. But my thoughts on that was pretty cool. When CM Punk did his Punkonomics, that shit was fucking hilarious. So that shit was crazy from SmackDown. But overall, in my honest opinion, comparing both of them, if I am to compare both of them, like WWE versus AEW, I've been enjoying AEW more. Mm-hmm. Mainly because everything it's just been fun to watch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to Jade and Cody. They the queen and king of the ring. Even though we kind of spectated that Cody was going to win. In my honest opinion, and I hope nobody don't take this the wrong way, I didn't want Jade to win. Because to me, Jade don't need the queen of the ring to validate herself because she's already a talked about star, a rising star, and somewhat of a main eventer. Now, if they would have said the queen of the ring for next year and Jade would have won, then yes. But far as her coming in and getting king of the ring, that's my only gripe that I have about that. I felt like
I didn't like the fact that she beat Oscar for it. Like Oscar just returning, she's just over veteran. Even even in the little promo they did on SmackDown, Asuka don't speak English great or none of that, and she was still getting a better reaction than Jade. And then that match was fucking ass. I don't know if you seen that match
You thought the
between.
match was you thought the match was bad?
Yes, Jade is no.
Man, look, he wasn't selling a knee.
Oscar did all the work, bro. It was like one of them. It felt like the old Goldberg WCW days when he had it a little
Ooh.
longer.
Yeah.
It was pretty much like the worker was Oscar was working. She was working to make that shit look better than what it was, dog.
Mm.
I did not like that match, dog.
I just wish.
I didn't like
Yeah,
none about that match.
I wish Jade would have sold that knee a lot better.
She
Like
ain't
she was
seen
just
me.
not even holding it. She did like
And
a power move. She never went back to the. I'm like, why are you not?
it was bad, dude.
Just like she was Will Ospreay in it. That's what she was doing.
It was bad, dog. It was bad, dog. It was like how not to wrestle 101.
Well, the thing about this, and the reason why I feel, and this is no knock on Jade,
Mm-hmm.
I just felt like that they presented her already as a huge breakout star, and that's the main reason I felt that she didn't need Key to the ring. In my opinion, she just didn't. She didn't need Key to the ring.
Only thing I can see coming out of this is okay. She gets the title match at SummerSlam, right? I can see her winning it,
And
and
Naomi cashing in on her
yeah,
ass.
because Naomi still has a but I don't want Naomi to be the first woman to, you know what I'm saying, not capitalize off cashing in.
Exactly.
I would like Naomi to win and screw over Jade, which it'll come full circle and then have Jade chasing.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be fantastic.
But
Yeah.
they ain't gonna do that.
Well, we'll
Naomi,
see.
she'll cash in on like a house show or a Saturday main event or something stupid.
Now another thing that I definitely wanted to chime in is the R-Truth for Aleister Black. Now that dynamic, I'm not going to sit up here and hold you. I'm actually excited for that one because I know if we're getting the Ron Killings if we get TNA Ron Killings, I'm excited for that match. If they wrestle, I'm excited for it because we already know what Alistair can do. We know what Ron can do. I'm excited for that match, hands down. But me personally, I know it's just going to be a one-off because Ron, he's laser focused on John Cena, and I'm really solely thinking this is a huge reach for me. I really feel like that Ron is going to be the catalyst of Cody turning heel. That's just my huge take. Because the reason why I feel that way, because I could see Ron getting a shot at Cena before that happens with Cody. Or I could see it becoming a triple threat match. And Ron capitalizing and getting the win and winning the belt. And Cody could be looking at Truth. Well, Ron, he could be looking at him as being that one that fucked him over, and that could be the key to a heel turn for Cody. That's how I would build it. My personal opinion. That's how I would.
Cody was doing some heel work in his that match, that final match.
So that's how I would build it. I would definitely let Truth get the shot before Cody, or let Truth get the belt before Cody to build up for that heel turn for Cody, because that would be a perfect catalyst for the heel turn, because that would give Cody a reason to turn. That would give him the reason. It makes sense to me. But once again, this is a huge reach. But what are y'all thoughts on that?
I think Cody gonna turn when he fight Cena. The crowd gonna be on Cena's side. He gonna do something in that match to turn himself heel. I think that's when he gonna make the heel turn, and that's gonna put Cena back to being face again.
The crowd lately, damn, Snap must be having issues. The crowd lately been on his side since he dropped that CM Punk pipe bomb promo. The crowd been sitting on his side then, because that crowd was loud for that fucking promo, bro. I was like, nigga, what the hell is happening right now? Tim, if you would have seen that, I promise you, that shit was like, it was crazy. The crowd was going bananas, bro. I was like, you can't be serious, man. The only thing that I'm mad is the Punk rebutted that perfectly on SmackDown. The only problem is they was in Saudi Arabia. And that Saudi crowd didn't give a rat's ass. They didn't give a rat's ass about that. The same way they didn't give a rat's ass about the females that was competing. I'm telling you, man, it's almost like Saudi is just there. They just there for the money, man. WWE just go there for the money for Saudi because the fans ain't there, bro.
No, the fans used to remember when they first used to start going over there. The fans used to be holding their cell phones and talking amongst each other.
Yeah, they ain't like that no more, man. It's pretty much like a regular premium live event for Saudi Arabia right now, bro. But you know, that's just how I feel about that, man.
Well, I guess it's me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna start off with a couple other things. I ain't got nothing too much to say about wrestling.
Go for
it. I'm gonna start off with last night's card for the UFC.
You beat me to it.
We talk about it together. Congratulations to Ilya Tapura. I don't know if I'm still saying his last name wrong or not, but
Tapura?
Yeah, but man, that dude, I'm telling you, man, he's 29, I think he's 29 years old. And he's coming up like he's trying to be the little version of Manny, going to everybody's division and taking the belt and knocking everybody out. He's like, look, I got all this power. And he did my boy Charles Oliveira nasty last night. He two-pieced this dude so nasty. And you know, I don't know if y'all know, but Charles Oliveira, he's a tough guy, man. You don't do Charles like that. And Charles is durable as ever. And when he said he was gonna do it too. He said he was gonna knock Charles' ass out the first round, and he did it.
First round.
And it was nasty.
That shit was crazy. I said, get the fuck out of here.
And I'm gonna say this. That might be his last 3 fights might be the best last 3 fights. 3-fight win streak in the history of UFC, bro. For the people he beat, he beat mainstays, crowd favorites, all-time greats that knocked all their ass out 3 straight times. He went through Alexander Volonskov. You know he was a monster. Knocked his ass, got him up out of there. Max Holloway, all-time great. Got Max up out of there. First knocked him out. You know, Max don't get knocked out. Then the way he dismantled Charles Oliveira, that dude was nasty, man. So we might be seeing an up-and-coming legend coming up, man.
He undefeated, too.
Yeah.
He got 2 belts.
Yeah. And
different weight.
And your boy put out a tweet, too. What his name is? Connor put out a tweet on, hey, congratulations. You got my 2 belts.
Fuck that nigga.
Of course he did. I want to see him fight. I think what they promo and him fighting Paddy the Baddy, ain't they?
Yeah, Paddy seemed like he finna jump the gates on that fight though. I mean, jumping a few people, but I mean Paddy real popular though. He's real popular, so
as long as we don't see Conor bitch ass, fuck him.
Yeah.
I mean, the UFC would like to see Conor back because they know they're gonna get money, they're gonna get ratings, but Conor be doing his own thing, man. He be chilling.
Good. Let his ass stay away. Period. Stay the fuck away. If you hear this, Conor, stay the fuck away. Don't need your ass. Stay obsolete. Bye.
Come on, bye. Gonna switch to the NBA just a little bit. Congratulations to everybody who got drafted. Everybody get their moms and dads, families out of whatever the bad situation we're in. Congratulations to all them dudes. Um, uh, I don't know. I think I know everybody been talking about this. I'm just sharing a little bit on this. Everybody's blaming Ace Bailey for not wanting to do these workouts and all this stuff. I don't blame all the blame on take all the blame on him. I would say blame a lot of that on his camp. You know, it's already bad enough. His old AAU coach is pretty much his agent. That was already red flag number one. That was the big red flag. And then for you to tell this man to not work out for teams or not interview with teams while he's in the draft process, that's not cool, man. That's not cool. You know, one, you're making this guy lose millions because yeah, he's going to get picked in the first round regardless. But each time you go down the slot, that's millions going away from that first contract. You pretty much telling this dude, okay, we ain't gonna worry about your first contract. It's all about the second or the third one. Get that man get his money, man. Go out there, motherfucker. Go out there and interview for everybody. Whoever want to send you out, ain't like you paying for it. Go out here and see what these people got to say to you. Go out here. Yeah, motherfucker. LeBron James knew he was going number one and still went to all these interviews and went to workouts and all this stuff.
It's just so crazy to see where he ended up at because he still went high. But the fact of the matter that you could see Ace Bailey was almost excited for the pick after Utah because he was even dressed like he just knew he was going to Washington. And the fact that Utah still drafted him, I think it's funny in its own sense, but like, I don't know. It's hard to speak on this. Like, I don't know how to feel about it. Like you saying, he should have went to all those places and tried out or whatever. But like, you were so hung up on going to a certain place, and now you ended up probably in one of the least places you want to be. But at the same time, at the end of the day, it's the fucking NBA, bro.
You made it to the league.
It's just weird. It's just weird to see the emotion of some of these kids. Not all of them. I think most of all the kids were excited. But you can kind of tell, like, he's like bittersweet about it. I'm like, bro.
Yeah. It was another
team in the NBA, bro. Like, it's okay. Utah is probably the best place for you to be to humble yourself, bro. Like,
you finna be you want to take all these crazy, ugly ass, dumb ass shots that you've been doing since you've been in high school. You can do this at Utah, bro. They don't have nobody. Nobody's finna get in your way. Nobody's finna get in your way.
At all, bro. You gotta look at that.
like you got a chance to change the franchise time behind, dog. You ain't gotta worry about nobody taking your spot. Nothing. But that's this loser mentality to me, dog. You want to go out to Washington. You want to stay crash out. You just want to be part of the crash out crew. like, come on, man. I don't know. As far as anything else, man,
it's a lot of trades.
A lot of trades going on right now. I told y'all about Boston. They breaking that shit up. They done lost 2 members. Porzingis went. Drew Holiday went. The Drew Holiday gonna be the biggest one because Drew Holiday is like that glue piece every NBA team needs. You know what you're gonna get out of him. You ain't gotta worry about him. You always gonna get whatever you know he gonna give you. He gonna give you. You ain't gotta worry about Drew Holiday, and every team needs that. But with those moves they made, it was staggering. They gave with the 2 trades they saved $180 million off just them 2 people.
Who? Oh, wait, what team you talking about?
Porzingis and Porzingis and Drew Holiday went by getting rid of both of them.
Oh yeah.
And they still gonna probably get rid of some more to come eventually. But that's been a crazy trade. I just seen another trade that I ain't too big on. I love the Kevin Durant trade to Houston. I think Houston was this veteran away. They got the veteran they need to put them over the top. They had enough young players to where, okay, we real young. We got a real good coach, but we need that one veteran who done been there, done that. I mean, Fred VanVleet was one of them. He won a championship and everything in Toronto, but they need that one guy. And the KD, even though he's an older star, but you still know what you're going to get out of KD. And then plus, even though KD ain't that big vocal leader guy, he gonna set the example in the locker room and in the practice facility on how if these young men were smart, they're gonna get up, they're gonna try to copy everything he doing, what he eat, how he train, how he prepares, how he practices. Because you got a lot of young guys who they go for him to him. And they got to grab to that Amen, with the boy they drafted out of Auburn a couple years ago. Damn, what is his name? Oh my God, I can't think of buddy name. But dude, it's gonna be nice, man. They're gonna be a nice team, even though they lost Jalen Green. I still say Jalen Green problem was he's always been like inconsistent. He can score, he's exciting, but his consistency got him out of Houston because they liked him there. I think they generally liked him, but we can't have you 25 Monday, Tuesday come you 14, Wednesday come you 12, Thursday you 20, Friday, Saturday you 15. You don't know what you're gonna get. It's like too much. It's like, bro, you gonna stay consistent. So like that's why I thought, and that's why I still don't think he's a good fit in Phoenix because they're still guard heavy over there. I think he's gonna get traded again, to be honest with you.
It's gonna be these trades is definitely not done. Like I know it's funny. I only think did Drew Holiday mention that he don't want to be in Portland?
I mean,
I don't know if that's a rumor or he said that.
I wouldn't know. I think they probably will package Drew up. But if he does end up staying in Portland, to be honest with you, that'll be a good move for that team. Because they needed that kind of veteran leadership bad. Now I don't know if Drew want to be there at his stage of his career because Drew Holiday was like he could be like, man, bump this, I ain't compete for a championship. I retire on y'all ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there was a team that they said if he made his way over there that they would be a problem. I can't remember what team it was though, but it was somebody that needs a point guard like a Drew Holiday. That's championship ready, but I can't remember what team it was.
Every team can use a Drew Holiday. Ain't a team in the NBA that can't use a Drew Holiday.
I forgot what team it was. It wasn't Cleveland. It wasn't Miami.
Miami need a whole bunch of help. They be always talking about how they so close. Man, they're an injury away from being trash.
Damn.
One injury, they'll be hot garbage. If Tyler Hero was to go down, they'll be compete for the 1 or 2 pick in the draft.
Damn.
I heard I think LeBron, didn't he opt in to his trade shit? I don't know if he's gonna go somewhere or not, but
no, he opted in. He signed back $52 million.
Okay.
Damn, 52?
We got 52. Shit, if Devin Booker do what he gonna do, shoot, he finna get the craziest salary ever. Nigga finna sign a 2-year, $150 million deal. That motherfucker get paid $75 million a year for 2 years. That's crazy. I'm talking about something. He should think he should want to get out. Hell no, I ain't going nowhere. I'm finna get this money. Trash or not, I'm finna get this money. And I'll think about getting the ring later on. I'm finna get this.
Damn.
2 years, $150.
That's wild. I didn't even know. I'm just seeing that Lonzo got traded to the Cleveland.
Yeah, Alonzo Ball. I just hope he can stay on the court, man. I really hope he can stay on the court. That boy had three or four knee surgeries past 2 years. Oof.
Yeah,
that sounds rough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all type of stuff going on in the NBA. You can't even keep up too much. All this stuff, just trade rumor this, trade rumor that, trade it over here, trade it over there. Like, oh my goodness, injuries, hella fucking injuries.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people sitting out, and the league just wide open at this point. Like
Oh
anybody
yeah,
right
you
now.
got the East wide open. You got Lillard out for pretty much won't be most of the year. You might not see Tatum. Might not see, pretty much might probably ain't gonna see Halliburton. You know,
None of
the
them
East.
jokers. Not even Kyrie ain't even gonna be back. He might
Kyrie
make
might.
it back for playoffs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, but it is what it is, man. It's gonna be.
Uh,
It's gonna give a lot. It's gonna give a lot of teams some hope. It's
yeah,
gonna give a lot
yeah.
of hope. You're gonna see some new young players step up, but I mean, and now you got to see how the NBA is going to reconfigure, how everybody's going to play meta in the NBA and reconfigure their rosters now to see because how they, well, damn, Indiana made it with that roster. Oh, OKC made it with this roster. But that's pretty much what happens when you don't give up on your players. You don't just trade them away after 2 years or blow
Right.
everything up after a couple bad seasons. You stick to the course, man. Dog, when they traded for SGA, them people won 25 games one year, and then they won 28 games another year, then they just won 30 another year, and then as they build over around him, that young talent starts to, get a little better. And they went from winning 25 games to being the team that won the most games in the history of the NBA and counting playoffs. You know what I'm saying? And then turned into the second youngest team to ever win a championship. Outside of the what it was, 77 Blazers with Walton.
Yeah, hey, they did their thing, man. Like, OKC did their thing. He just, SGA, bro. Yeah, congrats to him for sure. Say that with a little bit more enthusiasm. Congrats to him, man. He just had an outstanding season. Like all the awards, all the accomplishment, all of it.
Yeah. I can't take nothing away from that team.
I ain't got too much to add. Like, it's been kind of cut dry for me. I mean, I've been trying to get into watching the WNBA, but I'm be honest, I ain't really been catching those type of sports, really. I mean, it's just been the usual stuff.
What else is popping besides the WNBA right now, Mac? Is tennis back and popping again?
You got baseball going on. You're finna get the US Open soon. With tennis. Baseball been heating up. We got the All-Star game coming up in a little bit. Baseball's really been tough, man. Your boy Shohei showed out last night. That dude threw 100. Last year he didn't pitch because he had Tommy John surgery, but still won the MVP. This Joker, they threw him out there the other night to go pitch. He only did 2 innings. Man, this Joker threw a 102-mile-an-hour fastball down the middle.
Yeah, damn.
Coming off Tommy John surgery, bro. I mean, he threw that shit like it went. Man, if I try to throw a ball hard as I possibly could, my goddamn shoulder would have flew out the socket. I mean, he threw this shit 102, bro. And the crazy thing about it, the motherfucker hit the ball too. It was a ground ball onto a double play, but still, just to even get the hand. And I be telling people this all the time. I say I think the hardest thing in the sports to do is to hit a baseball, a professional baseball pitcher. Hit a ball off of a professional baseball pitcher. You know how much skill you got to have and hand-eye coordination to hit a fucking baseball from a MLB pitcher.
And we're not even talking about just fastballs. We're talking about sliders. We're talking about curves. We're talking about changeups. We're talking about all of them different styles of pitches. What comes with them different styles of pitches?
Yeah.
That shit's hard, bro. Like,
just getting in the batting cage, go. If you got a batting cage somewhere in your area, just try to put that shit on 55 and watch how fast that shit come at you. You be like, what?
Hell no.
These motherfuckers out here throwing 90 effortlessly all the time, and I can't hit this 50.
It's crazy. You can't even see that shit come so fast.
You can see it. Yeah, it's coming so fast. You just hoping you make contact. Like,
it'd be all luck. You hit it, it's all luck. It's
straight luck, yeah.
Go blind, hit it.
It's straight luck. Then you hit it wrong, you're gonna hurt your fingers, hurt your hands. Hands gonna hurt. It's like, oh my goodness.
Especially if you ain't hitting the sweet spot.
Yeah.
Because you definitely got to find a sweet spot. Because if your ass hit the wrong spot, your arms. Shit, that shit felt terrible.
Yep.
That shit felt terrible, bro. Especially when you try to swing at the wrong spot, boy, that shit be terrible, bro.
Oh yeah.
The only thing I got to add to all of this, it's not really a sport, but of course, there's a lot of stuff that did happen this week as far as paying for stuff to do or watch. Yeah, hate to admit, yep, Jake Paul, he beat Chavez Jr.
Oh, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, it was this week. I forgot about it too. I just happened to see it. Like, oh shit,
He can fight somebody his damn age, man.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of,
He's
you know what I'm
49 years
saying? Like,
old.
it's
He's 49 years old, man.
yeah. Is he 49? I thought he was 40
No,
or 39.
Julio Cesar Chavez is 49 years old, dog. Look it up. He's
Chavez,
49. He's 49 years old, bro.
well, yeah, like, well, but yeah, it went to decision or whatever, but it was unanimous, and he ended up winning. So I just thought to mention it. You know, there might be some people that actually watching that and everything.
Okay.
No, yeah, I seen the highlights of. I would never pay for nothing like that, but
Yeah,
I buy UFC stuff before I fight buying in them damn boxing fights. Now I wouldn't mind going in on somebody for the Bud Crawford and Canelo fight. I wouldn't mind paying for that if I had somebody to watch it with. I wouldn't.
Okay.
yeah, he's 39. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
I thought he was 49.
Damn, man.
That was like, that's crazy. He wouldn't have fought. I mean, that'd have been some Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson was 60.
Yeah, but yeah, I was like, ain't no way.
I think George Foreman retired like in his late 40s too.
Yeah, George.
Foreman,
Yeah, shit. George
Foreman retired like he was like 45 or 46 or so. He was in his late. He was in his mid to late 40s when he retired.
Yeah.
And George Foreman was still knocking their ass out.
Not for nothing. I mean, it's still impressive. I mean, the dude 39. I mean, he's a renowned boxer. It's not like Julio is no fucking scrub at all. So the fact that it was a cool little feat, like thought I shot him out. Like, oh, nice.
I think he was a champion in 2011, 10, 11.
Yeah.
Maybe 2011 he was used to be a champ, but that was real short lived. But I mean, congrats, man. I just want him to fight somebody like that's kind of like legit one of these days. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the
legit, or you mean young, like his age is still getting to it.
Threat to him. Somebody his age, maybe between 1 or 2 years older than him, or around his age. That's a real up and coming, not out of their prime fighter.
I think that's what it is, the out of the prime part, because
even the people he fought that was kind of younger, like the Nate Diaz and when he fought the other guy that was in UFC twice, them dudes was washed up. That's why they took them fights. They was washed up then.
Well, that and they're not necessarily real boxers. Like I like I'm liking that he is getting into the boxers. Yeah, he might be fighting some people outside their prime, but again, like I said, Julio, his record is 54-7, and he's 39, but he ain't no scrub. Like you're not going. Like, it's like one of them situations. Like if you just go fight like a Manny Pacquiao or something, just for example, like way out of his prime, but Manny Pacquiao can still put it on your ass. So I still give him some type of credit, but at the same time, I see what you're saying. Like he just needs to fight somebody young, hot.
Like who the last?
I don't know if they do it or not.
Who's your fault? Like who the last person he fought that was like? Now I didn't know this guy was still boxing until this shit came up. To be honest with you, I'm like, why is he fighting Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.? Like, I haven't heard it. I swear I ain't heard this guy since like early 2010s, bro. I was just like, oh, okay, another guy. It's paydays. I mean, I'm not knocking it. I'm love if you can make these paydays, bro, take them.
Hell, he wanted to fight what's his name, but he seemed like he don't know what he want to do. My man that's still boxing now. What's the one that everybody want to fight? The Italian dude. What's his name? What's his name? They're supposed to be fighting Bud, but he couldn't.
Oh, you talking about Canelo?
Yeah, Canelo. He's been trying to fight Canelo, but Canelo like
Canelo tear his ass up. He
that's
too
what I'm
far.
saying. It's just like
that's too
trying
far.
to get some names, but it's just like, are they really going to take the bag and fight him?
But see, Canelo probably I see it on Canelo's thing. Like Canelo still is active. He's an active fighter, and he's not finna just. To him, it's like disrespectful. Like I'm not finna do this charity type work to fight this guy. This is like a celebrity type deal. Canelo's still in the prime of his career where he's wanting to fight fights, like fight real fighters. And then that's like a disgrace to the boxing community too, for like how this man gonna just jump everybody else to fight Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Even though the money might be there, but a real boxer's not gonna just put their active career to fight this YouTube guy. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to fight nobody on Canelo's level, because that's just from going to like the tuning exam to fighting the motherfucking God tier character. You know what I'm saying? This man ain't finna stand a chance against Canelo. It's like the class range is too much. It's
I just don't know.
But he has to be like somebody like up and coming, like somebody like middle of the line, like somebody that
like a Shador or something like that, like
ranked in the top 15 in the whatever division. I'd say something like that. Not nobody who's 25 to 15 years out of their prime. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, I don't know his name. You might know his name. What's that dude that showboat all the time in boxing right now? The showboat guy. Like he be playing with people in the ring. Like he be doing all the funny shit. What's that dude name? Damn. That would be entertaining. I'd watch that, but I can't even think of dude name at all.
When he fought Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury was like halfway, kind of middle of the road boxer, and he lost to him. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know how. I didn't. Yeah.
Because he's somebody on close to his level, and he lost. His age, his level, and he lost.
I remember watching that fight. I was surprised by that calling. Like Tommy Fury got away with two of them that he shouldn't have won.
Mm-hmm.
It was the Jake Paul and the KSI.
Mm-hmm.
And he won both. I was like, what the fuck? Like, all right. But yeah, I see what you're saying. I don't want to spend too much time on that shit. I was just mentioning it. Like,
oh yeah, good. No, you're straight.
Oh man. Damn, snap it.
He said he had some bad weather, and I text him, man, unable to get him on. So hopefully everything's okay. Anything else before we wrap up?
I'm okay.
All right, cool. Moving on to Screens and Sounds. We got our upcoming summer series, movies, and music, man, to be excited for. A lot of upcoming music. Well, I ain't going to say just music, but a lot of upcoming movies and series to be excited for. And damn. So I'll go ahead and start. I'll go ahead and kick this thing off. I know. I'm definitely excited for the damn John Cena and Idris Elba's movie. I think it's already, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's already out. If it's not already, it's on Prime. Got to check that out. That movie looked like it's going to be an action comedy movie that's going to be pretty dope. It's going to be on Prime. I forgot the name of it though, so excuse me, everybody. I can't remember everything, so got that. Definitely. I'm excited for Happy Gilmore. I can't say the same for everybody else, but I'm excited for Happy Gilmore too. I like Adam Sandler movies. I'm a huge Adam Sandler fan, so I'm excited for that one. Of course, Squid Games just dropped out of the blue anywhere, and I think everybody. It definitely caught my ass off guard. I didn't see it coming, so
quick too.
Yeah, so I got to play catch up with that. probably our two anticipated movies of this summer.
All right. See how long this lasts.
Oh, what's up? Oh, okay. So the most anticipated ones, definitely going to be the Superman and Fantastic Four. Thank goodness they're not dropping in the same fucking week. That would have been just terrible. But I'm excited for both, but the Superman one looks more interesting to me, if that makes sense. The Superman looks more interesting than the Fantastic Four one. Not to say the Fantastic Four one is not going to do well. It's going to do well, but Superman one just looks interesting. The only terrible thing about the Superman movie is the dog.
Crypto.
Yeah.
Oh, it's head of state, heads of state.
Okay, so it's Heads of State. I had it at the back of my head, but I was like, wait a minute, it's not the name of Chris Rock's old movie with Bernie Mac, is it? So
Head. Yes,
with S. With an S. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's July 2nd.
Oh shit! So that's next week. I mean, this week actually. Shit, that's this week. All right. So we got that. Far as music goes, of course, you know we got 3 Days Grace. They album. They on tour. They album getting ready to drop. We just don't got a date yet. Shinedown and Disturbed got new singles out, so we already know. We discussed this on probably 4 or 5 podcasts ago. So we brought this up ago. So they got singles out. That's live right now. They on the tours on the teams is on tour. So of course, whatever the rock bands go on tour, that means the rollout is about to start. So make sure you all check that out. Far as hip hop goes, looking forward to the Clips album that's dropping July 11th with Pusha T and Habit, and that rollout is definitely been immaculate. The 2 songs that they dropped, Ace Trumpets and So Be It, they've been pretty cool. I heard a snippet of Chains and Whips with Kendrick Lamar's verse. I heard Kendrick Lamar's verse off the snippet, and just that 50-second to 1 minute snippet of that one verse was stupid. Kendrick went stupid on that verse. So I'm real excited for that. So that's my take on my upcoming summer movies and series. So that's what I got on my end.
Okay.
Oh yeah, since you have a chance, bro.
I'm having a Mac moment. I apologize.
You good?
I don't know what's going on. So for me, as far as movies of this summer, kind of want to see this movie called Weapons. It's from the same people who made Barbarians. If y'all seen that movie or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one has like I don't know, something like kids, a whole bunch of kids, like 17 kids had disappeared from a classroom, and they're trying to figure out what's going on, and then all of a sudden they all come back, and it's just a whole bunch of stuff that's going on. So it's my type of movie, so I'm interested to check that out. I want to say Megan 2.0. I know it ain't gonna be good, but I gotta stick with it.
Yeah, I was gonna go see it in the movie theater, but I was like,
Come on. What else? Okay, so Peter Dinklage and Toxic Avengers. I want to see what he can do, man.
You talking about Toxic Avengers? I forgot to bring up the remake of Naked Gun. I forgot about that. We got the remake. We got the Naked Gun remake coming out, man. So
they're remaking a bunch of stuff. Honestly, they're remaking what is it? I Know What You Did Last Summer. I think that's gonna be a remake because that's what the title is. I Know What You Did, so I ain't know anything.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that's a remake.
The cast coming back too.
Yeah,
from the first one.
Jennifer Love Hewitt gonna be back in there or what?
All of them in there.
Oh, really?
Easy in trailer?
I've been staying away from it because I'm already. It ain't
You
my
scared.
type of thing.
You
Nah,
scared.
yeah.
Right.
Like we're talking about Mac, man. People getting with a fishing hook, man. Like I don't understand
Man,
it, but
get killed by the Gordon's fishermen out there, man.
yeah. But that's another movie. Mac, it's supposed to be happening pretty soon. I think on the second as well. Old Guard 2 on
Yeah,
Netflix.
that's on my list too.
Yeah. Okay.
Can't wait to see. I
Yeah.
love the first one. I watched that twice. And I don't watch stuff too many times, but yeah, I love the
Yeah.
old guard.
Hold on. What's the
You seen
name
the
of it?
Old
old
Guard.
guard?
I haven't seen it.
Good
Really?
ass action movie, man.
What
It's
type of
kind of like
movie is it?
a Highlander type thing. It's like a updated version. Like the chick's like, I guess she's like, what is it? She can't die, right? Or she just lives like a real long time or something like
It
that.
was like a long time, man. She's like, she kind of writes like a female Highlander to a degree.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's on Netflix,
On
Mike.
Netflix. Yeah, the first one's on Netflix.
Yeah.
I like
And the
it.
second one's, I think that one come out on the second. So I mean, you could probably roll right into it if you like the first one.
Yeah, the old guard, man.
Yeah, Old Guard, man, Old Guard. Man. So while you doing that, I'm gonna jump over to my TV shows. My boy Denzel Washington about to hop out do a new movie called Highs to Lowest, and I think that's ASAP Rocky that's in it too. He's like Denzel. I think he's like a mogul. I guess a mogul type, and he's trying to. He got what's name recruited ASAP Rocky and recruited. If I'm not mistaken, that's what it looked like in the trailer. But it's gonna be on Apple TV, and it looks pretty. I mean, Denzel really don't go wrong, so I can't go wrong with Denzel. So it should be good.
Yeah, he ain't gonna take no BS.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he ain't gonna Nick Cage it. You know, he gonna do his thing. Alien Earth is something else that's kind of intriguing to me. I want to see what that is.
Okay.
And let's see what else we got. What's I can do? Oh, so Peacemaker comes out in August. Peacemaker season 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to check that out. And I got 2 more that they're going on right now. One's called The Bear season 4. That just started. I think it's like on this first. I think I watched the first episode, so that just started back up.
That was one of mine. Yeah, the bad.
Yeah. Oh, my bad.
The
And
Bears.
there's one more. I went to sci-fi, man. You know, they got a new take on zombies called A Revival. Man, I think they're on the second episode now. It's on sci-fi. It's actually pretty good. It's like a what is it? A father-daughter cop type thing, and all of a sudden, like people just start coming back, and they can heal themselves. It's just crazy. I'm just interested to see what's going on with it.
Sounds. Yeah. Let's just hope that nobody don't get sued, because that you know what that sounds like, right?
Well, what's that?
It sounds like The Last of Us.
Oh well, no, these are actual like. Well, they know they died and came. Like,
I get that. No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Like the principle. Yeah, like they all. It's like there's a certain thing like you have to die within this time frame. And then you all come back type thing. It's weird, but
that sounds interesting though. That sounds like an interesting twist though.
Yeah, so I'm trying to see what's gonna happen on that, but that's about it for me.
All right, cool.
Yeah. My little rundown. Well, the stuff I've been paying attention to. I'm starting with TV series. I ain't got many up here. Of course, The Bear. I'm excited for The Bear season 4.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be right about the time I probably re-get Hulu. I ain't got that right now. Of course, I'm hyped for Stranger Things. I've gotten this far.
Oh, that's coming. I forgot all about that one.
Yeah, this summer. I ain't put the actual dates, but I know all this stuff is supposed to be dropping this year.
Goes out in November.
Oh, is it November?
You said which one?
November, Stranger Things.
Okay. Foundation. It's a sci-fi show that's on Apple.
Yeah.
They coming out with their season 3, I believe.
Yeah, season 3. Yeah.
Okay.
Again, I think it's a summer drop, or it's dropping this year. These are all.
It's summer. You're right. I think it's in August. I want to say. It's pretty soon. Either it's next month or August. It's coming up.
Summer end October 31st in Florida.
Summer never ends.
That was random as fuck.
Hey, it's summer long. What?
March and October is so.
Our summers ends about the same time sometimes, Mac. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes our summers go to November. So
Nah, our shit gonna stop around September. Yeah, September.
I know that's the main reason I like it out there. But anyway, go ahead. Back to your thing.
The last series I got up here Wednesday. I'm looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
I put season 3 up here. I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure it's only at
season 2.
Yeah, I don't know why I put that. That's my mistype. And if I get into the movies that I'm personally, I guess, kind of excited for, Jurassic World. I think that's gonna be interesting. I've been seeing all the hype about that. Yeah, it's been everywhere, so it's like big screen.
I forgot about Jurassic World.
Did you like the last one?
I hate
it. Was okay.
I didn't like the last. That's what kind of has me worried about this next one, because I did not like the last one. I couldn't finish it at all.
Now here's the question, and this mainly questions to you two motherfuckers on the left and right, because y'all got 4D movies. Y'all got 4D movie theaters, unlike us po folk.
Oh shit!
Us po folk don't have 4D movies.
Mm-hmm.
So are y'all going to see it in 4D?
Mm-hmm.
I would try. Actually, I would actually go see Superman, because I know I'm gonna get thrown around watching it in that with Superman. I'll probably watch it.
Yeah, I would go see that in 4D. I wouldn't go see Jurassic Park. I'm not sure about it. I didn't like the last one at all. I think this one got a little more potential, but unless it was on. I went because I know they're not going to for down here for T-Mobile Tuesday. I know they're not going to do the $5 thing for Jurassic Park, so I have to pay full price for a 4D movie. And I'm not going to do that. Not with that. I'll do it for Superman.
Okay. All right, Tim.
I seen a movie. I have no recourse to this movie at all. I just seen it like kind of on the lineup. It's called Divine Soldier. It looked cool. I haven't even looked at the trailer or nothing. It's like the main character is a woman on it, and she in like some.
You said Divine Soldier.
Divine Soldier.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it looked like she's like a. Maybe it's what the title look like a modern day. I don't say ninja necessarily, but she had some shit.
Holy crap! It's releasing on the 4th of July too.
Ooh. And that's like a real live, and that's like a movie going to the movie theaters?
I don't
know.
I'm not sure about that one. It might, maybe.
We need to put out I need to put my detective hat on and get the look. Look like Mac already looking.
It looked interesting. That's why I was like, huh, all right.
Okay.
I'm searching for that one, just continuing on, of course, again, one of y'all already mentioned this one, Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a go. Who is the fucking is that Downey Jr. or Iron Man that's playing Flame On?
That's what I was complaining about.
Because that shit is so fucking weird.
You talking about playing Dr. Doom?
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Doom, wait, what?
Yeah,
Robert
Downey Jr. Yeah, he's playing Dr. Doom in this one.
Well, then who's the Flame On dude in this? He looks weird looking in the face. That's why I thought it was like, did they CGI Iron Man?
No.
Why does he look like a weird version of Iron Man, bro? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Whoever that actor is. He
man, that's funny.
He looks weird. I don't know. Funny. He'd be throwing me off every time I see him in the trailer. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's the boy from you don't remember him from Stranger Things? That's he played in Stranger Things, bro.
Oh, is that's the older brother, huh? Oh,
yeah,
wait,
that's the older brother. Yeah, that's the older brother from Stranger Things. I can't think of his name right now.
Really? That's him?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Now, Tim, are you talking about the Human Torch, or are you talking about the dude that played Reed Richards?
I'm talking about dude played Reed Richards. He's talking about Torch. Eddie. His name's Eddie from Stranger Things. That's Eddie.
Okay.
He looks so funny.
Fantastic.
I promised this entire time I was like, what the fuck did they do to Robert Downey Jr., bro? Like,
it's literally not even issue with Reed Richards.
That makes so much more sense to me now. I was tripping, bro. I was like, what? Why?
Yeah, because when he said Human Torch, I was like, what? I was like, wait a minute. Okay.
It just looks strange to me. But this is a Foolishness. I don't even think it's going to theaters at all, but I seen it. And I started watching the trailer when I watched it. I was like, what the fuck is it? It got Marcus Houston in it. But it's called If You See Me Run.
Oh, that's going to Tubi. Running straight to Tubi.
Tubi or BT Plus?
One of them.
Tubi or BT Plus?
You know, both of them.
It's an alien movie. It's an alien movie. Pretty much what it seemed like was in the preview is black folks. They in this cabin. You already know where this is going. They in this cabin. And pretty much these aliens come to Earth and they like running around. Like they're everywhere. Like in major cities, like everybody's all panicked, but it's centered, I guess, on them in this cabin and shit. And I guess they just trying to, the objective is don't let them see you. And they, of course, they get in the cabin and shit. And I'm sure they killed some people, but they're just trying to hide and shit. And you see the aliens, they're like the gray aliens. And they run like super fast and shit. But it's like all CGI, so you can kind of understand where I'm like, what the fuck is this?
That sound like a Foolishness pick of the week to me.
It looked like some Foolishness. I'm like, what the fuck did I just come across?
Sound like a Foolishness pick of the week. That's what it sounds like.
Black folks and aliens, bro.
All right, Tim, you're gonna have to send a link or something to that trailer. You're gonna have to send a trailer to the chat.
I'm gonna find it. I'm finding it in a minute. And of course, the last one for movies I got is The Conjuring.
Yeah. They doing another Conjuring?
Yeah.
I think they're about to finish it out.
Yeah, this is the last one. This the two main people. This is the last one they doing. They gonna send them off. So it sounds like to me one of them gonna die.
Yeah, somebody finna sacrifice for somebody. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. And of course, music. Most of this stuff is just current stuff that's already out, and a few that's coming out in the summer that I'm also looking towards. So, of course, I don't know if y'all have heard Russ's The Wild album yet. It just dropped. It's good. It's really good. I don't know if anybody's a Russ fan out there, but yeah, definitely check his album out. It's really good. Of course, the Clips album. Mike, you already mentioned that. The Home Team, the Crucible Life. I think they got a deluxe edition too. That dropped. That's a really good album. This is all stuff, fans just listening. If y'all want to check out some dope music or albums per se. Sleep Token, Even in Arcadia. It's really good. Advise them to check that out. We got Friday. Some days I'm good, some days I'm not. Really good album. Check that one out. And then something that's expecting to come out very soon. I'm looking forward. I want to see what MGK is coming with. Lost American. I don't know when Drake's coming with Iceman. I don't know when he's supposed to be dropping that, but
he better stay in that freezer.
Yeah. What, a song or an album?
An album. He coming out with a project.
Is this the one that he's supposed to be with Kanye West? This the one they've been teasing?
Nah, he ain't doing shit with no Kanye West. Hell no.
That's what I heard.
Speaking of Kanye West, Diddy's son did a song with Kanye.
He been producing them old trash ass songs, man. That shit was so horrible. That shit gonna get this daddy locked up.
Look, hey,
horrible dog.
I don't get it.
I wouldn't even put my name on that bullshit if I was Kanye West. He just so shot out. He just do anything now.
Just a few more. There's only a few more.
Oh, go ahead.
Ed Sheeran play. Ready to hear some new Ed Sheeran. I think I spoke about that like episodes ago.
You did.
But he finally coming out with an album play that's gonna be dropping, I think, soon. Ty Dolla $ign Tycoon. Looking forward to checking that one out. Need some solo Ty Dolla, not attached.
Not no
to
feature Ty.
I mean, he can have some features, but it's just cool. I just want to hear some Ty. And then of course, I'm waiting on this for sure. Jid, my boy JID. God Does Like Ugly. I'm ready to hear that because what he dropped with Offset just recently, that song, oh my God, that shit is hard, bro. That song is hard. Oh, I almost forgot too. Everybody should go check out Wale. He been leaking stuff on like YouTube and shit.
Wait, what, for real? My boy
Wale's
back in the studio?
Yeah, he coming back with an album soon, and the 2 tracks he's dropped that's on YouTube is phenomenal.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna check them out.
The Wale we've been waiting for type shit. One's a freestyle. I forget exactly what it's like. Say it's like CSR freestyle or some shit, but it's on YouTube though. I highly go check. He's rapping his ass off.
That's good.
So like, he coming with some heat. I know there's gonna be some heat on that album, and he been doing this little runaround and shit. So yeah, Wale and Jid for sure. I'm most looking forward to.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up, bro.
Yes, sir.
Interesting that Wale stuff. I ain't heard nothing from him in a minute.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. It's some good shit. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna run through these kind of quick for my movies. I got Nobody 2. I want to see that.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
The Old Guard Part 2. I want to see that. I know that was said. I actually really want to see this in 4D. How to Train Your Dragon.
That does sound interesting in 4D. Yeah, you're gonna get tossed around, Mac.
Oh, the trailer. When you go to 4D movie, they play that trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you better hold on to your popcorn.
I gotta watch that. Didn't it come out? Ended out in theaters?
Yeah, it's coming out. No, I don't think it's out now. It's not out now. I don't think. But did it come out now? I don't know. I know
it's supposed to be coming out. I don't know if it's out yet, Tim, but I think it's supposed to be coming out though.
We'll do a quick check.
Okay.
But How to Train a Dragon, the real version of How to Train a Dragon do looks cool though.
Yeah.
I would definitely go see that in 4D if we had a 4D movie down here, but we pulled down here in Memphis. So.
Yeah, it's out. It's in theaters. Yeah,
it's already out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And there's some movies in the theater. There's some movies.
Yeah,
might be some movies in the theaters, nigga, but are they good movies?
No, I'm seeing a couple. I'll say something after Mac done. I ain't gonna step on nothing he got going on.
Go ahead,
Fantastic. I want to see the Fantastic. I'm just hoping they do this some justice, man, because they done tried numerous times with cartoons and these movies, and they be putting all these decent actors in here and actresses, and it just still be ass. So I'm hoping it's okay.
That's because they got motherfuckers in there that don't really they don't know the Fantastic Four fucking characters. That's the main reason why. So I'm praying and hoping not James Gunn, but Kevin Feige actually get it done right, because this is his first. He only got one more shot with this franchise, and that's just under the truth. Fox already killed it, buried it, stuck it up the ass, all of this shit. So Kevin got one shot with this franchise, man. If he don't nail it with this movie.
Yeah.
Which movie is this? Did I miss the movie?
We talk about Fantastic Four.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that shit been booted forever.
I can't blame it because we had Fox had it. So just like how Fox killed the fucking X-Men series. I don't know why. Never mind. That's a that's a podcast alone. That's a podcast about just that part alone.
Yeah.
But anyway, go ahead.
The Naked Gun. I didn't get excited for it the first time I seen it. Like when I seen the initial teaser trailer, I was like, "Oh Lord!" But then when they did the new trailer that came about a week and a half ago, I was like, "Okay, It's down my alley here. I don't know if I'm gonna go to the movies to see it, but I do want to see it. I might go on like a $5 Tuesday. I'll do that one. I'll do on $5 Tuesday. Y'all got $5 Tuesday movies, don't y'all?
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
We don't have nothing you talk about.
No, we don't.
Okay.
Y'all got privilege down there, but I just be hating from this.
I'm dumbfounded at the thought.
So, like, okay, so y'all have Cinemark? Y'all have Cinemarks?
What is that? What is Cinemark?
Okay.
It's a theater line.
You see my dumbfounded ass face.
What is that?
I'm like,
That's all y'all have, AMC?
Well, I know Charles talk about AMC all the time. I think he got like an AMC deal, but he in California though, so
Y'all don't have AMC?
I don't know.
I have an AMC. We have an AMC in Jacksonville. I gotta see what theater they have. We got Regal. Regal's in Wilmington. Does Regal have any of that?
Regal does the 4D movies.
They do have that 4D thing up there? Okay.
Yeah, the Regal. Yeah, if you go to any Regal has the 4DX movies. So
I'd have to drive to Wilmington though. That's
how far is that?
Like an hour. I got an hour 15.
Damn. That's a hot date movie. We'll take one of your lady friends to go see a 4D movie, man. Okay, so for series, I got. Tiffany ain't nothing doing here. Oh, okay. Squid Game season 3. Peacemaker 2. And I had one more, but I took it off because I seen it and I was like, I changed my mind on that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for movies for me. For music, now I'm kind of like most of y'all. I don't really have much for the new music that's coming out because I don't really see nobody I like or really am interested in. I see some names. I did see some names that came up, and I was like, "What? They still making music? Like Bush? I was like, what? They all come from Sticks. Still out making music.
Hold on, Bush got a new project.
Comes out. I Beat Loneliness. That sounds depressing. On the 18th of July.
What's the name of Bush? You talking about Bush, right?
Bush. I Beat Loneliness. It comes out on July 18th. July 18th.
That sounds like Beat Your Meat music.
Yeah. Oh my God. Alex Cooper.
Listen to the name. Listen to the name, bro. I Beat Lonely.
Yeah. I think somebody did something about Machine Gun Kelly. His comes out August 8th.
Is it a rock album or a rap album?
Lost in America. It's Lost in America. I don't know what that could be.
Probably pop.
Because he kind of do both. He kind of do both. So that's the main reason I got to ask.
So now I am excited about Hailstorm, the female group. I kind of like them.
You told me about them before. So they got new work coming?
Not Hailstorm, not the pirate people. I'm talking about.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah. Nikki Hale group. Yeah, she's good. Now this one I didn't expect to see, and I wouldn't listen to it. But Good Charlotte coming out with a CD.
Really?
August 8th.
Interesting.
Chevelle, August 15th.
Oh, wow.
Maroon 5. Now I want to hear what Maroon 5 is going to do on August 15th as well. Yeah. Now, what I'm really upset about, and I think she could have really capitalized on this weak ass summer lineup going on, was Cardi fucking B, bro. Why is she not bringing out her CD this fucking summer, dog?
She too busy enjoying her mansion, Mac.
What the?
I don't. I don't know.
Because the song she dropped was pretty good, and I was.
Oh yeah, that song was nice.
I was hoping that Will's going to see a rollout, but.
Ooh, she posted because Glow still got the summer shit from last year going on because she still got the summer's music for the females, bro. Cardi took over this summer for the girls, and now they still got to play old Glow summer anthems from last year.
Man, I'm mad about that. Glow didn't win no award for that. Like she was the hottest thing.
Yeah, they hate on Glow. They hated on Glow, bro. It is what it is. But yeah, that's about it. And I'm going farther and farther down this list, but it's gonna be some sad music coming out.
It's summertime, man. It's supposed to be all upbeat, you know what I'm saying? Ready to, get crazy, man.
Maybe some people don't feel that way.
Party comes out September 5th, September 19th. I Am the Drama. That's the name of the CD.
There got to be some type of surprise drop that is not listed on these sites. Like I feel like, don't you feel like?
Well, keep in mind now.
I want Chris Brown to drop some shit for the summer.
We got to also keep in mind too that she might end up doing something for. She might end up dropping a song for SummerSlam, because don't forget she the host of SummerSlam too.
Yeah.
So she might actually drop a song or perform a new song at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
When she hosted, so that's a possibility too.
Could be.
But none of the heavyweights are dropping anything, right?
Nobody big. I found another one. Oh my God. Yellow Card still make music.
Really?
Oh wow.
October 10th. Better Days. They must need a payday.
Oh, that's our summertime still, Mac. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. We still in the summertime.
It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, if nobody big drops anything for literally the summertime.
Oh, wait a minute. I found something else in development to be announced, but there's no dates yet. We got Nicki Minaj, Pink Friday 3.
Oh, Pink Friday 3, yeah.
Lizzo, Love Is Real. Janet Jackson coming out with a CD this year. The Gorillas.
Yep.
Oh, that's a PBA though, right? This throwback for you. Finger 11.
Really?
Oh, they got something coming out.
Now that's interesting.
Oh my God, Rob Thomas still make music? Robert Williams, Miguel and Maxwell making CDs this year.
Okay.
Carey, Travis Barker. I know Young Thug was coming out with something. I almost put something down on him, but I listen to him for the features. I can't listen to his voice.
Really?
I can't get his voice. That shit is.
He got some good albums.
Like I said, it's just his voice, man. I ain't saying he bad. It's just his voice. It's only so much of that I can take. Now this might be a lie. I don't think Rihanna making no more music, but they got her downhill.
They got her down too. Yeah.
Actually, that's been rumored for a while.
Yeah, she's busy having babies, Mike.
But it might be true. Because she's been teasing that for a while. She's been personally teasing that for a while.
Yeah, I seen that.
She's been teasing that for a while. So we might actually get Rihanna music. We just don't know when. There's also another. Go ahead, Matt.
I was just gonna say, in 21 Pilots, they got something coming out the end of this year too.
We also Punch. Punch has also been teasing GNX Deluxe.
Wait a minute. I think I seen something on here that said GNX.
That's what I'm saying. They've been teasing the GNX Deluxe. We don't know when that bitch is going to drop though, because they've been teasing that.
Yeah, was that other album like non-existent?
Which one?
The other Kendrick album that everybody was like, "Yo, he got a whole nother album that."
Oh, you talking about that other album from Big Good City Mac, Good Kid, Mad City? Hell yeah!
No, I'm just saying, like around the time GNX came out, there was like he has a whole nother album.
That was an unreleased. That was like unreleased tracks from Good Kid, Mad City. He got he still got unreleased tracks that he hasn't released yet.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
UMG blocked the fuck out of this shit though. They've been on the tear too, man. They've been turning down.
I just thought he was going to drop another album. Is all. I don't know if he plans on dropping like an album after his tour is over or what. I just thought we was getting something from him, but it wasn't just going to be GNX, and he going to go disappear for 3 years.
Well, on the GNX Deluxe, Tim, I don't know how many new tracks we're going to get on there, but we supposed to be getting new music on that track as well, especially the one that he opened the Super Bowl with. We still ain't got that full song yet.
True. I want something. I want an actual album from him. I don't want a deluxe.
Another album?
Like, yeah, that's what we thought. GNX was like a mixtape type shit. Like he just dropped some shit. Like I didn't know if this is the album. It's like okay, but you know how Kendrick usually come with albums. Like it's very creative, artistic. You know,
I get it, but me personally, that's one person. That's absolutely one person we will never pin down. That's just what it is. Kendrick going to drop when he drops, and when he drops those two words that everybody in the community hates, Kendrick dropped. They going to be they going to be going ape shit. Me personally, whatever he's working on, you know, hopefully he's working on something. I mean, a lot of people believe he is outside of this GNX Deluxe album. A lot of people also thinks that it's another album in the works too. So we just don't know when it's going to drop.
Hell, I think Glasses Malone mentioned something about that.
It's also rumored that your boy might be trying to start some shit again. I fingers crossed. I hope that don't happen.
I mean, it'd be some new shit he'd be trying to start. I don't know. I think he just gonna come whenever he dropped this Iceman, whatever he got coming. I think hopefully it's just good music.
Drake might have some lawsuit.
He might have some subliminal bars. I mean,
hopefully it'll be better than the last album because that last album.
What? That last album, like you talking about the one he did with P&D?
Yeah.
I'm still listening to that shit. That shit is one of the better albums. What are you talking about? That shit fire. His shit doing numbers, bro. Between Nokia and then Something About You and don't let me go down the list. That shit tough.
Okay, we're gonna leave that to your opinion. I'm gonna leave that to your opinion. I'm gonna leave that
what the streets is saying, bro. Yeah, that shit go.
Okay. This is back to that conversation what we had about the anime. This is back to that same conversation about what we had about anime. That anime topic that we had.
You had to make some shit for the girls to fuck with, man.
I get that. Trust me, I do. I truly get that you want to make music for chicks to twerk to. I get it. I 200% get it. I understand that. But
what else?
I'm not gonna say the whole. I'm not gonna say the whole album was bad, but the majority of it was.
There's only like 3 songs I don't really listen to off there. The rest of it, I'll just let that shit play.
There's only 3 songs on there that I like. It's only 3.
You got it. Like
I'm just saying. Once again, this is my opinion. This is just my opinion about that. You always been a Drake fan though. You always have been.
Well, yeah, but I can also just think like there's not really nothing that's really been catching my attention. So like I ain't really been going back to too much. It's been a lot of rock shit I've been going to, like album wise. Kind of like Max said, like as far as emails. The last person that dropped something meaningful was Glorilla album. You might tap back into that. I don't even think nobody's going all the way to like a Nicki shit. I mean, I'm glad I got Russ, his album. He just dropped that, so I got that to listen to. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody. Yeah, I don't know where music is right now.
It's rough right now, boy.
It's just rough, bro. Like there's nothing
I find myself going back to people. Like I said, my discographies and stuff. Most of the stuff I wanted to listen to growing up, but I didn't have enough money to buy. So I go back and just listen to old stuff that I couldn't listen to back then when I couldn't get hold to it. So that's what I do.
It's like nobody that's big is what I'm saying is just really dropping. There's no Rick Ross album. Future already dropped enough. I ain't really expecting too much from Future. We're looking for Drake. We're looking for Kendrick. Whereas
I'm not looking for Drake.
Who is the top? The top leaders of none of them are really dropping nothing for the summer. It's kind of crazy.
I get that, but Drake is the absolute last person I'm looking for. I want Drake to just go in the freezer somewhere. That Iceman name is perfectly named. I want his ass to go in the freezer and chill out for a minute. Especially,
but this is what the fuck happens. Like, this is what happens. Now we see how dry this shit is because y'all done fucking pissed off the Canadian. And now he you know, he's still been dropping.
That's his own fault. That's his own fault. He picked the battle that he picked the fight that he shouldn't have won.
I don't care about that. I'm saying I'm hoping Kendrick coming with some shit because this is our result. And look how dry it is. We got nothing for the summer.
It's dry to you.
It is dry, period, bro. Who is dry
to you?
Name him.
It's dry to you, bro. I mean, I do not need a Drake album. I just don't.
No,
there's no features. There's no hard features.
I'm highly against this, Mike. We do need somebody who's gonna get the hoes in the club, shaking their motherfucking
Y'all do. Keyword there. Y'all do. I don't give a fuck about music and chicks shaking their ass in the club. That's the last thing I give a fuck about. Because I'm not looking at
everybody else goes outside.
I'm not looking at scattered ass all the time.
Some of us are still single out here.
Y'all look at scattered ass all day. I don't.
You gotta think about these club establishments, man. They ain't got nothing to play right now, man. They can't play. You can't play fucking Kendrick Lamar in the fucking club, nigga. They're gonna drop pussy in that bitch, man.
You sound just like a Drake stand right there, Matt.
I'm sounding like a nigga who needs some shit for the summer, bro.
Bro, we need some shit for the women, bro.
We need some shit for the women, bro. That's the thing, dog.
That's great.
And hold
on. Let me before I speak on it.
That's great.
We need somebody to give us something. We need somebody to give us some faith.
I feel like
just hot features, but not everybody.
I feel y'all that y'all want hot music so y'all can watch girls shake their ass. I get that. It is basically just that to me. That's what y'all asking for. That's to me what it is,
bro. I'm just saying off the strength of even features alone. Like you gotta understand. There's no Future in Drake no more. We ain't getting that no more for a while. Yeah. We ain't getting no Rick Ross. We're not getting no Rick Ross and Drake no more. Just think about all the bridges that are burnt because
there's a lot of burnt bridges,
shit, bro. And I
get that y'all and everybody else is listening is hurting for a Drake feature or album right now. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying, he shouldn't drop or anything, but I'm the last motherfucker that's looking for a Drake album. I'm just saying, me personally.
It don't necessarily have to be Drake. It just got to be somebody that's going to give us something to be like, to get the vibe with, man. You can't.
So what about Lil Wayne's album? Y'all can't vibe to that? Y'all can't vibe to the Elephant shit?
Well, I got one. I got one.
Yeah, I'll fuck with y'all about that because you knew that was coming. You knew that was coming.
I'm still a Wayne fan, and nothing gonna change.
That ain't
gonna change. I'm still a Wayne fan.
Yeah, I'm not speaking bad of Wayne.
I don't care damn how good Kendrick Lamar is. I'm still gonna pick Wayne over him any fucking day. That's not gonna fucking change. So you own that bullshit, Mike.
I got one.
Ain't nothing gonna change my mind about that.
You full of shit on that one, man. You full of shit. You are absolutely full of shit.
He made a bad album. Everybody makes a bad album.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, overall.
You
full of shit,
hands
man.
down. I guarantee you, the three other dudes around you will say the same thing.
You are full of shit, 200% full of.
If y'all had to choose Wayne catalog,
I'm not.
Wayne, huh?
I'm not doing that, bro, because you're not gonna like my answer either.
You gonna choose Kendrick over Wayne?
Yeah.
Oh no, what? Man, you ain't soft enough, man. Hell no.
Man, yeah, hell no.
Hell no. What albums y'all going back to from him? He got 5 Carters. and I'll probably listen to 2 of them. But I'll go back to every Kendrick album.
I'm good.
Kendrick got a couple of good. I'm just not real big Kendrick fan.
I
mean,
can't get into him like that,
That's
bro.
fine.
That ain't no shit I want to just be.
Now, if you're talking about just features or something, I'd probably pick Wayne just because he's done a lot with a lot of artists, so I can do that. But we talking about strictly albums. I'm picking Kendrick's work over Lil Wayne's. That wasn't even a hard choice. But as far as just doing features and songs, people, I'm picking Lil Wayne over Kendrick for sure.
That shit wouldn't even be close. But anyway, I'll move on. Yeah. I'll move on from that because I ain't finna fight over no nigga I don't even care about. So,
right, yeah, it
ain't the fact of not caring about it. It's just the fact of the body of work. The body of work speaks for itself.
I'm not finna ride nobody ding-a-ling because he be the light skinned dude from Canada. Because nobody want on his nigga nuts like this until this Drake shit, and that's fucking for fact. And ain't that no shit I'm telling you. There ain't no bullshit.
You must be talking about other people.
Nah, nigga. Kendrick Lamar ain't never been big as he is since this damn Drake shit, bro.
I agree.
And tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, I can't.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You are kind of wrong, but
man, fuck that.
He's not a person that's in the limelight. Like he's not an artist that's just.
Until
this shit happen.
No. Before this, he was selling. He sold, bro. His albums they selling like 500,000. Like he's a big market, bro.
Once again,
before this, he was already doing the numbers, bro.
That's just big numbers, but nobody went on him like this, bro.
No, because he don't be outside. He's not an outside nigga. Like he don't. But
I'm not even finna argue this conversation. This is a foolish ass conversation to argue.
Kendrick's still dope. He's still dope. It's just he's not talked about like he outside.
I'm not against you. I'm not saying with you, Tim. I'm talking about the 2 motherfuckers on the left and right. This is a dumbass argument to even have a conversation.
Dumb about that bullshit, nigga. I don't like that bullshit. It ain't nothing dumb. I prefer South niggas over that West Coast bullshit. That's just me.
That's fine.
That's just our style, I guess, because from the South. So
I mean, I'm from the South too, but
yeah,
I'm from the South too.
So you picking T.I. or Wayne?
I'm picking T.I. I'll pick T.I. over Wayne. I'll pick T.I. over Wayne.
I love T.I. I pick T.I. over Kendrick.
Yep, I would too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would too.
No, I wouldn't.
That would have made more sense to me. I just
compare T.I. and Kendrick. Yeah, that makes sense. But Lil Wayne and Kendrick, fuck no, absolutely not. That's a no contest. That's a absolutely no contest right there. Absolutely none.
But Snap, you had to ask something. I don't know if you still remember what you was going.
Oh no, I do. Y'all talking about somebody in the club. June 13th, Juicy J had released an album called what is it? Live in Color. No, Logic produced it, so it's actually pretty good.
It is. I ain't listened to it. I heard about it.
It's good.
It threw me off with the Juicy J and Logic. I'm like, what the fuck?
Now you don't even. Another thing about you, nigga. You don't even listen to niggas from up in your state.
Wait, who you talking about? Mike or me?
Talking about me. Right. He talking about because I grew up around 3-6 and all of that shit, and I don't listen to them.
You don't listen to Money Bag. You don't listen to Glow. You don't listen to
I can't believe you still don't listen to Glow though, Mike. Man.
What, Gotti?
I'm just saying, like, honestly and truly, what are they talking about? Let's be truthful. What are they talking about?
Stuff.
No. What are they talking about? Don't give me no bullshit stuff, because that's an answer that anybody can answer.
They're talking about selling their ass, shaking their ass, drugs.
Okay. You answer my question. Don't say no more. You ain't got to answer no more questions. You ain't got to answer no more.
Nah, hey, the Glow, she hit all kind of things though. She talking about like her life,
gospel album.
Yeah, Glow touching all kind of stuff, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Gloria Hallelujah is her name.
Yeah.
Mike ain't going for it. He's like, no.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I'm a South nigga though. I support my South rappers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not finna go raw.
I support my South rappers, but I'm just.
Oh no,
I support motherfuckers that's talking about something.
I still can't believe y'all picking Kendrick over Lil Wayne. I can't get. I'm gonna leave it alone, but I just okay. I'll put it.
That shouldn't even be no conversation.
We were talking about
my type of
that shouldn't even be no.
We got a handful of songs I like.
I'm not. If it's freestyle, if it's just pure music, like Lil Wayne's doing music with everybody. We don't have too much from Kendrick anyway, and the songs tend to be better with Lil Wayne on it. On that note, I'm picking it. But albums, I'm not picking Lil Wayne's discography over Kendrick Lamar.
Man,
no, I don't go back to Lil Wayne. I don't go back to Lil Wayne. I'm never really listening to Lil Wayne.
Take it away.
I'm just not.
Let's switch to another subject, man. Y'all done made me. I don't even want to finish doing this shit no more. This shit crazy as hell.
I'm out of my drink. Take it away. Take it away.
Okay, we'll let the fan when they hear this.
Yes,
I hope it gets
we got to clip.
You'll be surprised,
Wayne, man. Oh my goodness.
Ain't no fucking way.
My head hurting just by discussing this damn conversation.
Albums, bro. Y'all trying to say
yes,
his albums.
I'll go back and listen
better.
I'll go back and listen to 2 and 3 over anything Kendrick Lamar put out.
I put it to you like this: the only album I listen to through and through of Kendrick is his latest one. That's it. Any other time, I'll listen to 1 or 2 songs and I'm done.
I listen to
it sounds like y'all picking Wayne over. Who's over Wayne for y'all? Nobody. There's nobody got better discography than Wayne. In albums.
I ain't saying he had a better discography. I just said I prefer him.
I mean, yeah,
I prefer listening to his music.
I think this is all just a preference thing. Right?
This is exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's just preference. That's why I say Kendrick ain't my he ain't my cup of tea.
He ain't my cup of tea at all.
This is straight up preference.
I get that. I mean, yeah, I hear that a lot.
This is a straight up preference, man.
To me, this is the most enjoyable his music has ever been. To me, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because he had to digest it. He had to make it digestible for everybody else. That's the reason why. If we really want to have that conversation.
Interesting.
Yeah, I ain't with all that. I got to sit down and write notes and shit to listen to this music. I want to goddamn jam, vibe out, ride the windows down. I want to fuck some shit. I can't listen to Kendrick. I've been driving bitch pussy out listening.
So y'all like your movies? It's like y'all like your music like you like your movies, bro. It's action.
Action, baby.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. No story, straight action.
All right. Well. I don't got nothing to say to this. I'll just say it. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Mike. I'm gonna give you some right now, man.
No,
right there.
No.
It's good though, Mike. But this conversation right here, this should bring us right to. I'm giving you a good segue. This right here, this whole conversation, like y'all said, ain't nothing but foolishness, like Mac and Snaps.
Foolishness pick on the motherfucking week. Let's please move
there we
on.
go, baby.
Let's please move on. Because you both, them 2 motherfuckers ain't on the title. Both of y'all motherfuckers, y'all definitely on some fucking foolishness. You definitely on it.
I'm on what the fuck I said I'm on, nigga. I'm chicken. I'm
on some motherfucking foolishness. 200 motherfucking percent. Well, let's go ahead. Let's please, let's move forward. Boy, these motherfuckers rather listen to ass shaking than real music. So, okay. Let's move forward, man. We on the foolishness pick of the week.
Yeah.
What y'all got?
So I watched this. I finally got around to watching Jason Statham's new movie, Working Man. Now, why
would that be a foolishness pick of the week?
This would be my foolishness. It's in a good way. It's not really too bad, but it's the stuff that he do in this movie, Mike. Like it's. Yeah. Okay. So the part you got one man taking on Russian mob. This dude goes into this little trap house is what they call it. Just shooting up everybody with an M14? No, not even M14. Basically like a SCAR, semi-rifle, and can't nobody shoot this dude. Like he just busts in, kick the door in, like kick though. You got 100 people shooting all kind of different artillery at this dude. can't nobody shoot him. It's like like Star Wars troopers, man. They can't shoot. They shooting lasers around the zoo.
Okay, let me reference a movie that got him this start of that, because that's the main reason I liked it, The Working Man. It was just because it reminded me more of his younger days in the Transporter movie.
Yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong. I love the movie. The movie was good. It was just like some stuff that I was like, now he had a Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson moment too, when they were fighting in the van and the van crashed. It was like teeter-tottering over the water, and he escaped. He just gave it a light kick, and the whole van just went ahead and slid on in the water. I was like, come on. You know what I'm talking about, Mike. I was like, come on, man. You didn't even, like, that was no or nothing. He was just, and it just fell on in the water. I'm like, come on, man. It wasn't that close to the edge. Like, I mean, it was over the edge, but not like that.
Hey, Jason Statham kind of remind in a good way. He reminds me of and I know he kind of old. Well, I ain't gonna say he old because he'll probably be pissed off if I him say that. But I think he like pushing 50. Jason Statham kind of remind me of Chuck Norris in a way in some of his movies. He reminds me of Chuck Norris. He got that Chuck Norris badass aura in his movies.
Yeah.
To me.
50, nigga. Man, about 60. He 57.
Oh, he is?
Really?
Okay.
Oh, man.
Man, been looking old.
Man, look good for his age, man. Don't hold on.
He looked fantastic for his age, man. I just didn't want to insult him by calling him old.
but he gave me a good one-liner on there. One of the best ones I heard in a while, man. Like, so they're in this little, I guess the trap house, a little gambling room, and like
Working Man.
Yeah, the Working Man. So like he's pinned up. Him and the girl he tries to save, they're pinned up on top, like behind the wall. And you got a guy shooting a grenade launcher, and you got another guy just like shooting a machine gun. And so Jason just kind of I was like wondering what was on his chest. At first I thought it was like a claymore. I was like, why would he have a claymore on his chest on the vest? But it wouldn't. He pulls it down. It's a camera. So he puts the gun like right over the railing, and he kills the dude with the machine gun. So the girl asked, she's like, what is that? He said, Bluetooth. I was like, I'm done. I was like, that was awesome. That's an awesome one-liner right there. That man say Bluetooth, man. But yeah, it's a good watch. It's a good watch. I like it, just some of the stuff was kind of like, man, look at this foolishness stuff right here.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of foolishness in that.
Yeah, it was a good watch though.
It wasn't bad though. I'm glad I ain't go to the movie and see it, but it wasn't bad though.
They put some money behind that shit too.
What, Working Man?
Yeah, $40 million budget. That's crazy.
Oh, that was a decent amount. I hope they made it back though.
I
don't know.
I didn't know. I didn't hear nothing about this movie. I didn't know.
It came out in March, right? Yeah, March. The end of March, I think, is when it came out.
I don't even think I ever saw a trailer for this. I think I seen a trailer for The Beekeeper before I seen something.
Both of them are good. Both of them are fucking great. Beekeeper and The Working Man.
Yeah, Beekeeper was cool too.
Yeah, so Jason Statham out there eating, bro.
Oh yeah.
He eating.
Of course, it's Statham.
He eating, bro. So definitely.
I'm just surprised I didn't hear nothing about this.
Oh yeah, go back and watch them, bro. I always catch a Jason Statham flick, and I need to go buy those. By the way, I need to go ahead and get those.
Oh, Mike, it's something else you can do. You like physical copies though, right? Because I was gonna say you can go.
I buy digital copies.
Do you what you buy them on Fandango?
Movies anywhere for me.
It's movies. It's movies anywhere for me too.
How much would a regular movie cost to buy off of there?
I usually try to catch them on sale because usually and I believe they got a summer sale going on right now. I need to go look.
I was gonna say if you download Fandango, you can get them. They got a lot of deals all the time too.
Yeah. Because I believe you can connect your Fandango account to Movies Anywhere. I believe you can. So if I start buying movies from there, you should be able to. They got connections that you could go on Movies Anywhere, and they got stuff that you can link your accounts to, and they'll pop up on Movies Anywhere.
Yeah, because I know Fandango, they got a lot of deals going on right now.
Oh man, that's cool.
Gang of them. I don't buy them, but I'm just saying they got a lot of deals going on right now.
Yeah, because that's how I was able to. I think about this same time last year, that's how I was able to catch the Police Academy collection. I caught that jet on sale for like 22. I caught that jet on sale for like 22. The whole Police Academy collection, bro.
Okay.
Still go back and watch it. But thanks for telling me about that, though. I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah, they got a lot of deals going on right now.
Because the only Jason movie that I haven't seen yet is the Operation one. I haven't seen that one yet. I can't never catch that. I can't never catch that bitch on sale. It's always on sale at an awkward ass moment. I can't never catch the bitch on sale. So
it's called Operation.
Yeah, some kind of Operation movie. Nah, it's
Rapper. You my rapper, man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
it came out like a couple years ago, right?
Yeah. I can't never catch that bitch on sale. That's the only one that I haven't seen yet.
I've seen all that. They're all Jason Statham being Jason Statham.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only one I ain't seen yet. But that one look like it's a comedy, though. It look like it's an action comedy, though. That one do. Oh, man.
The Working Man made $99 million, by the way. So they made.
They got their money back. Good.
Shit's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, Mac. I do have a food. Well, I have one probably for next week. I'm probably gonna try to watch it. Well, on Tubi, what got me was the thumbnail. I think it's like Every Woman Wants a Body. That thumbnail makes me want to watch it. If you
talking about that black people, people.
Yeah. Well, I'll see if I can find them.
Is it on Tubi?
Yeah, it's on Tubi. Hey, that Don't Feed the Children's on Tubi too, Mac.
Yeah, I seen that. About that. Yeah, Don't Feed the Children. Yeah, it's on there. Y'all gotta watch the Freak Brothers, man. That shit crazy.
Excuse me?
The Freak Brothers.
What's wrong, Mike?
Oh,
that's the one I told you about last week, man. With all the Woody Harrelson and all.
I know.
Shout out, man.
I forgot about that. I
shout out, bro.
I forgot to watch that because I was watching. I was watching the other movie that I needed to go ahead and get my review on. That we're gonna do that in Crash Out Corner.
Oh yeah, please.
but anyway, we got anything else for the Foolishness pick of the week?
That's that thumbnail I just sent y'all. I said, save it to my list.
All right, man. On to the sidebar, man. The topic. This is how old I am. And boy, that alone, I already showed my age enough on this damn podcast. So I show my age probably every day on this motherfucking podcast.
Look, the classic one, boy. Goldie Hawn, boy.
Hold on, man. Hold on, bro.
Gotta make that a t-shirt.
You cannot go hard, bro. You cannot go hard, bro.
I ain't saying nothing wrong with Gold. I just never thought of her as like that. I never seen her like that.
I mainly because of her damn it's mainly because of her personality and what she play in movies. You could just see that silliness and goofiness of her in real life. And that's the same that I feel about Drew Barrymore. I feel the same way about Drew Barrymore. Who else? God damn it. Damn near that whole cast of Charlie Angels, honestly. That whole cast of Charlie's Angels, honestly. Suzanne Summers. I'm really showing my age right now talking about Suzanne Summers.
What?
Hey. She was on the list, that master?
Yeah, I know. Suzanne Summers. Man, Suzanne Summers, Chrissy from Three's Company. Tim, that was before Tim's time. Tim don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, he like, what?
Tim like, what the fuck? That was before the time. Yeah, man.
Mike, speaking of Drew Barrymore, did you ever watch that her little series she had, the Santa Clarita Diet?
No, I didn't.
Man, check that out, man. It's actually pretty good.
That's cool.
I think it's on Netflix, I want to say. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but
doing good too in Walmart. She got a gang of appliances. Windows.
Yeah, I heard about that because I had to buy Quisha one of them.
All kind of stuff.
Yeah, Quisha was shopping for him. Quisha been shopping for him lately. So, like, hey, I want to get this new Bearable. Go ahead and get it. Anyway, back to This Is How Old, nigga. Back in our day, and we started off like that, goddammit. Back in our day, chips was full. We had a full bag of chips. Back in my day, cheeseburger was 59 cents. Back in our day, food stamps was paper, not digital, nigga. You actually went to the store and food stamps didn't have to.
Oh, got that book?
Yeah, the book of stamps.
I get that book and say, you got your book? Yeah, I got my book, man. 100 for 50, man. I say you're 100 for 50.
Boy, back in our day, back in that day, Dolomite was the black superhero. Dolomite was the first black superhero. And Tim, you remember that conversation came up before when the last time I was down there, and Pops was asking me, what you know about Dolomite? I had no business watching Dolomite at that.
Okay, hold on. We got to, all right. You started it off, then we're going to keep going around in a circle. We're going to just say something.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to hear Max back in my day.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start. All right, Mac, you go ahead. Back in your day.
Back in my day, we had to look up the movie times in the newspaper.
The TV guide, nigga. Tim is like, look at his face. His face is priceless right now.
Oh, okay. All right. Since we're speaking on a TV guide, back in my day, you have to watch when you watch the guide for whatever show you look and see what time it is. Don't blink if you miss it. You got to watch that whole round all the way over again.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Best round missed the show.
Watching the shit go across the screen like, damn, I'm tired of shit.
Back in our day, we had a cool ass music video channel to check out cool new music videos when they dropped, especially in hip hop, especially in the hip hop and R&B.
Talking about Uncut?
The Box.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Uncut.
No, I ain't talking about BET Uncut, nigga. No.
I caught a nice ass whooping on the box. Back in my day, I had ordered a bunch of videos. My bill came in. My grandma told me, "What the hell, my bill this high? What is the box?" I was ordering pussy. Talking about the box.
Just for the record, for everybody that don't know what the Box is, the Box is this music video station. It's the station where they had videos always on air. But if you wanted a particular video to play, if they had it, you had to call the number. They would charge you, but they would have your requested on your video. Yeah. So that's back in that day. So that what Matt's talking about that time that nigga just thought the Box was free.
I just thought I was gonna get away with it. It was Maya. It's All About Me because I used to love her with Ship the Shocker.
Mm-hmm.
It was that video I had ordered like 2 or 3 times just to see, and it was something with Master P, and then it was a Destiny's Child video, and about $12, $15 videos, and oh boy, my grandma wasn't having
it. Bob, go ahead, man. You ain't chimed in yet. So back in your day, what's up? I know you're a lot younger than us. So go ahead. You got time. You in your 30s. You in your 30s.
I mean, I wasn't prepared for this segment. Back in my day, bro, like it's just simple shit. Back in my day, kids actually played outside until the street light came on, bro. Played in the woods.
Going outside, touch grass.
Yeah, touch nature.
Yeah, but it's too hot to touch grass today. It's too hot to touch grass. Now heat back in the day, back in our day, was suitable. Now heat right now, no.
I don't even blame kids no more for not going out.
I don't even blame kids no more for not going out. You literally have to get yourself trained to deal with this heat now. Because back in the day, when we went outside and played, that's the last thing we was thinking about. We weren't thinking about no motherfucking heat. I know I wasn't. I wasn't thinking about no motherfucking heat.
Back in my day, we actually had to physically go to our friend's house to see if they're home. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we had, I think phones was around, but phones wasn't attached to nothing back then. You know, it was, everybody had one computer in the house back in my day. So anything is that. Phones wasn't really, I don't remember being a kid. I don't remember even, I might have had a phone, but I don't even know if I had that shit on me. Like, we literally, you gotta ride your bike for a house.
Now, Matt gonna love this. Now Matt gonna love this segue, because back in our day, when we call ass whoopings over a friend. We gave ass whoopings over our friend house whenever we played any type of game. Everybody called an ass whooping, nigga. And then if you was too loud, you definitely got your ass kicked out the house. So you had to make sure that the parents weren't home when you went to go to your friend's house to have them video game gatherings. Because back in the day, we had video game gatherings when we had to go to set friend house and bring set games and set controllers. So that's what happened back in our day.
No internet.
Back in my day, we used to call what they call convenience stores now C-stores. If I said that to a kid, now they're like, what the fuck is a C-store?
Shit, I about to ask you what the C-store is.
What's a C-store? What?
The C-store. Like, we used to ride up to the C-store, get snacks and shit. Pretty much like a gas station, like a convenience store.
Nigga, what's the C-store, though?
Oh, that shit, the corner store, man.
That is the C-store is the letter C.
Corner store.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh, nigga, we didn't call it that. We just said the corner store. That's what we said.
Then it's different. When you went to the corner store, that was the hood. When you went to the gas station, that was an okay area.
That was an okay area.
You ain't say store. You say store. We're going to the corner store.
Exactly.
Yeah, you went to the corner
store. We ain't no corner stores on the base. You know what I mean? Like, it's just
we hear you.
It's a convenience store.
Yeah. I remember that because your sister told me those stories how y'all used to do that. And speaking of the segue into the corner store, back in our day, when we went to the corner store, we was able to get a butcher back there cutting us up our lunch meat for a nice price.
Wait a minute, I'd have missed that one.
You didn't have that? You didn't have that at your corner store?
In the corner store?
Yeah.
The butcher?
Yeah, you know, like the lunch meat person that was cutting meat. That was cutting the lunch meat.
Why would have never bought meat out of the corner store?
Nigga, you shit.
Y'all had the corner store snap? The butcher snap?
Man, look, in the country, bro, we had that. Our corner store was basically a liquor store, grocery store,
gas station.
Yeah,
all in one. All in one.
Nigga, I ain't even want to pickle feet or the pickle eggs out of go. I want to damn got no goddamn meat out there, bitch.
Shit. Nigga gotta eat, man. Nigga gotta eat.
We had
and then I stayed snatching up my mom book of food stamps. I was scared.
I take mine and gamble mine at
give me $5 worth of give me $5 give me $5 worth of rat bologna. I'll take another $5 of liver cheese. And I got $3 on sauce. and that was all with saltine crackers. It was a gourmet back in my day. It was a gourmet to eat clubhouse, townhouse, and club and Ritz crackers. We couldn't afford that shit back in our day. We ate straight saltines.
Y'all had the Big 60.
You
Y'all remember Big 60?
right.
Can you remember Big 60?
Big 60?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar, I don't think.
Now, you know about the Big 60, don't you?
No, I'll have to look it up. I may know about it if I look it up. What?
Oh, no.
I
Come
don't think
on
I
now.
know. Oh, I don't think I know about the Big 60.
Well, you ain't have no rough childhood. You don't remember the Big 60.
And
Look it up real quick. You're going to be like, oh, yeah, I know.
The Big 60.
wait, what is it, like a stove or something? Or
Oh, no, nigga, it's the cookies.
oh, you know what? Cookies did come up, and I ain't think about it. I see it. Hold on.
Big 60, the Big 60 pack for $1.50. Them cookies got stale as hell, fast too, boy.
Oh, you talking about?
Hey, the
those?
cookies. Okay,
You talking
yeah.
about those? You had to eat them. You had to eat them bitches fast as fuck.
Hit the L, that was it.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Oh, back in my day, you had to be real quick on that pause button when you're trying to record your favorite song on the radio, boy. Because that commercial, boy, hey, them commercials come out of nowhere.
Now you got to clarify now, because when we was recording songs on cassette tape.
Yeah, on cassette tape, yeah. Yeah, get a blank. Hey, the cassette tapes you used to put that little piece of paper right there in that little corner so you can record over it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Didn't have too many blanks, man. You could only blanks came in packs.
Sure, I had it. We had an 8-track in our house for a long ass time.
Hey, that was a lot. Yep, I remember the 8-track. Yeah, it only had rewind on it. That was it. No fast forward, straight rewind.
You had to listen to it, bro. You just had to listen to it.
Rewind, play, and stop. That's what it was.
The size of the damn that joke about this big.
Yep. Bob like, I remember that on the bass.
Oh, your pops remember it. Your pops know.
8 tracks.
Your pops know. Your pops definitely know. Because ask him how big 8 tracks was back in the day. He's gonna be like, what? He's gonna ask what the fuck you asked that question for?
Back in the day, having a stereo system.
It was like we was talking about that on the podcast. He's like, Mike them brought up 8 tracks. Like the fuck? Pops is gonna laugh his ass off when you bring it up.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I remember back in my day when I think you could go see a movie for like $1 or $2 and like popcorn chips like $5 a combo. Not today.
Back in the day, you was able to go see a movie for that amount, have a whole meal, and be able to enjoy a movie. Back in them days, it's exactly what you said. Not today.
But
let me look at the camera. Not today, motherfuckers.
But you know the sad thing about it though, the fucked up thing about it though, even back then when your mom and them took you to the movies back then, they was always still like, even though it was affordable when you compare to how it is now, but they always I ain't buying that high ass shit in that movie theater still. They still said they wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I ain't never had popcorn when I was a kid in the movie theater. Not never. We always.
I didn't either. I didn't get a chance to enjoy popcorn in the movie until I was probably like 16 when I bought my own movie.
Yeah, we used to get. I mean, if anything, we used to get like nachos. I think nachos was always cheap.
We couldn't even do that.
Nachos used to be the highest one. That was like the highest.
Nachos, I thought that was like
the regular nachos was high as fuck, and then especially if you asked it with cheese. That was even extra.
And in our day, it was like 25 cents a pop.
Little old bitty containers too.
Nachos was like a delicacy item in the theater. Back then, boy.
And keep in mind, back in our day, we didn't have hot dogs in the motherfucking movie theater.
We had hot dogs.
I didn't.
It was only them three. It was nachos, hot dogs, popcorn, and candy choice.
Yeah, but they had a gang of candy. They had a bunch of candy.
They kept you on candy. That's what they want you on. Because back in the day we was kids, and that's all kids wanted was
but
the candy.
Yeah, but that was the expensive. I would have thought, if I remember correctly.
Hell no, nachos was. Candy was cheap.
I think the candy was high, like $5.
Candy was kind of cheap back then, Tim.
Pack of shit.
Yeah, candy was like $3.
Yeah, candy.
Nachos and they're $10, bro.
Yeah, nachos by itself was like close to 10, and then it was $10 with fucking cheese. It was 10 with cheese. They didn't even give you regular they gave you regular nachos first. You had to pay for the cheese extra, nigga.
And them jalapenos.
Till was like, I can't believe this shit.
I don't know. Maybe it just changed. And I remember it a little differently, but I mean. Yeah.
Oh shit! Hell yeah! All right, man. We got anything else? Because we definitely showing how old we are.
If I had more time to think about this shit, I probably would have a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah,
man. All right,
yeah,
cool. All right, cool beans. Moving on to Crash Out Corner, which is with the yeah. This is somewhat the main event because we just to do a brief recap. The last episode.
Oh wait! Before we do that, can I get my not really crash out but concern real quick before we go into the main event? Okay, I want to do a co-main event. I got a little concern I want to come to y'all with. Okay. So my lovely wife, she's pimping out my son on this. They got this thing on Facebook. It's kind of like like a favorite baby contest type thing.
You said she pimping out your son.
She pimping him out. Hey, I'm gonna explain it to you, right? She pimping out my son because it's like a little baby, like a beauty pageant type thing. They do boys and girls, and on your child or whatever. So she did one, and I voted or whatever. He wound up like towards the end of it, he got like 22nd overall globally, and he got like second in the state of Texas. Okay, so this time we actually just won. I guess she just sent me the thing. He won first global and first in Texas, but she kind of down to me this time, right? So, like you vote. It's like every 10 minutes you get a free vote, and then as the time I started looking at I was like, wait a minute, people are paying for votes. Like you could pay upwards of $350 for like 40,000 votes or something like that. I'm like, man, people paying for these votes. I said, man, I ain't finna pay for no votes. I said, man, if he don't win it, he don't win it. And I was done with it. So, it goes through the thing, and so she was like, yeah, this and that. I paid. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, I bought some votes. I was like, man, here we go. So I'm like, okay, so yeah, so he won, right? He won. He got like first. I was like, okay, so he won, right? He won like I think it's like a $2,000 like cash prize or whatever. So I was like, he won. She's like, no. She said that's just a qualifier. I was like, wait, what? She's like, yeah, that's the qualifier. I said, so you paying money for votes so he can go through a qualifier? She's like, yeah, it's a qualifier. Then you get the semifinals and then the final. I was like, oh, that's these people getting y'all.
So you're gonna pay more than you're gonna end up paying more than what you winning prize. The prize money gonna be.
Man, that sounds like a whole beauty contest to me. That's exactly what this. That's a beauty pageant.
Hey, look, I'm feeling some type of way. I'm like, I mean, it's good. He won. I'm glad about that. But I'm like, man, like, and the way she was talking, she was like, yeah, she's like, this other person. I could tell because they were in second. They were like behind a ways, and then she's like, yeah, I could tell they bought some money or they bought some votes because like the kid he jumped like he was like maybe like 1,000 behind us. I was like, wait. I was like, yeah. She's like, yeah, he probably got a whole family. So I'm like, all right, man, what's going on? So I look, my wife sent me the thing. I look at it, like she's suspended from voting to make it fair. I was like, how you get suspended? She's like, well, it wasn't me. I guess other people are actually paying for her too, or for our baby to get up there. I was like, man, why are y'all paying for these votes? I said, man, that's how these people win. And she's like, yeah, but this and that. But then she got some other lady she's talking to who her kid won some stuff. And I can listen. I'm eavesdropping. I'm listening to the whole conversation. I'm like, man, wait a minute. This lady, I was like, hey, this lady finna get you in trouble. Like, this lady really had my wife contemplating on spending $350 to win. She's like, yeah, but he can win. Like, I think the prize is like $3,000 or something. She's like, yeah, but he can win $3,000. I was like, yeah, but you spend this money and then somebody wait till like 10 minutes before the last vote and they get all their family, they willing, so they each is spending $350 a pop. I mean, so all that money you spent is gone. I was like, man, nah. I said, man, if he can't win it just like normal vote, just sit there and every 10 minutes vote, I ain't finna pay no money. I said, you can do what you want to do with your money. I said, but man, nah, I ain't finna do it, man. I ain't finna pay no money. I ain't finna buy my baby's beauty contest victory. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry, man. But yeah, it's just I'm really concerned about it. But lo and behold, he did win first. I don't know how he won it, but I don't know. I hope that she didn't spend no money on it. I really do. I really hope she didn't spend no money.
Well, congratulations.
But yeah, he won Globe.
Hey, congratulations! Oh, he cut out. God damn it! Tasha pulled the plug on his ass. Why you going out tell them folks my business? Why you go online tell them folks my business? I see you got your little niece.
Yeah, they told me something they want to eat, so I was trying to eat too. Shit, they bring food in here, but yeah, what it is.
Hopefully you hurry up and come back so we can go ahead and get to the main event.
Oh man, that's funny.
That was funny as hell. That was hilarious.
Painful votes, bro.
But that's how they get you, though. That's how they get you, though, bro. That's how they get you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Tasha wanted that dub.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, we go to main event.
Hey man, Tasha cut your ass off. That's the reason why.
Yeah,
like,
talking too much. Yeah.
Why you telling the folks my business?
Look, man, don't be spending no money, man. If he can't work about it, don't even worry about it, man.
Oh, there she go. That's in the background.
Nah, she, look, she got her parents right now.
Oh, okay, so you looked out. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we can go to the main event now, man. We go to the main event.
All right, so on the last episode of the GBTC Podcast, Mac and Vibe King was having a nice discussion, a very nice discussion about Ballerina, and was trying to figure out how good was the movie. Was it a good story-based movie? Good action-based movie? No one could tell until Snap and Dynamite watched the movie.
Right.
Now, today, that conclusion of this episode ends in Crash Out Corner, where the debate of the Ballerina movie will start on today's episode of the GCB Podcast. So I couldn't help myself on that one. I couldn't help myself on that one. I always wanted to do that at least once. Oh man, I always wanted to do that at least once. We gotta wait for Snap to come back.
If they're doing like,
well, we can do it with just us. We can just do it with us, man, and hopefully he can chime in. So
that probably just take him off because when mine was doing that, but I had to do it on my phone. I just took myself off the camera. It was all right. I let him know. Come back because man, that jump be acting crazy, man.
Right.
It's raining out there where he at real bad, so that's part of the reason why he got bad weather and all of this stuff going on. Well, let's go ahead and start where we can, and Snap will chime in. So, I watched the movie.
Okay.
Your thoughts?
I thought it was a good starting movie for her because it felt like that this was more like an introduction or origin story That's the vibe that I got from watching it. It felt like it was just an intro to her character in the John Wick universe. And I got a feeling that this is not going to be the last one. I could definitely see I definitely see Tim's points about her could have been more of a badass, but at the same time, if this is an origin story telling about her and her situation, and a lot of people don't start off as badasses in their origin story. Some of that shit leads up to it. So for that, she seemed like she agreed. But yeah. So from that and from dissecting it from that perspective, I enjoyed the movie. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. It had I can see what Tim was talking about by it not having a lot of story, but it had enough. It had enough in there. Now, hopefully, and fingers crossed, I'm cool with John Wick making sporadic appearances or even being mentioned in the next movie. That's the thing. But I would be cool if Keanu Reeves was just mentioned in the next one, if they have a part 2. He don't necessarily have to be in that one. But if this is the direction that they're going, and if they come out with a part 2, now if part 2 doesn't show all her don't show her as a badass in full glory, then yeah, I'm gonna crash out about that. But for this intro for Ballerina, for her, in my opinion, this is a good origin story and a good start for her. Especially if this is going to be like a spin-off series from John Wick. Like have John Wick as the main series and Ballerina as that cool little side character that we get to explore. Even though I'm pissed off that we didn't get the black guy from John Wick 4 intro movie yet, but that's a whole nother topic. that's a whole nother topic because he was definitely a cool ass character. But we got Ballerina instead. But I definitely see points where Tim I definitely saw your points, Tim, where you felt like that she could have been more badass because of all the training. But once again, you also got to look at a focal point as this is an origin story of her at the start. And most assassins don't do a hard start like that.
This movie is just rushed, bro.
It usually takes. You said what?
The movie was rushed.
I don't think it was rushed. I don't think it was rushed. I didn't feel like it was rushed. I didn't feel that way. I felt like it wasn't. I felt like it was a certain story they was trying to tell. And
they tried to tell it too fast. There was stuff missing within all the action. I get that, but like,
what was missing?
It just wasn't enough. That movie could have easily been 3 hours, bro.
Well,
dope ass action if they wanted to. Like, there's certain parts that I think they should have spent more time. I think they should have showed more scenes of her going to that same school that John Wick went to, bro. Everything was just so fast. It's just like, all right. And then she came out of that shit. I don't even know what the time skip was. What was it? 2 years? A year? 8 months? And then now you somewhat of a kind of badass, but you not even nothing compared to John Wick, though. Killing everything. It's just like, make it seem believable like you really a badass. She wasn't badass enough for me, bro. Like, it just is what it is, bro.
That's understandable, Tim. But like I said before, I'm not taking away that point because even I said that.
Nothing was believable in that shit, bro. It was cool. The action scenes, oh my God, they're fucking amazing. But no, I'm not going for that shit because you shitting on John Wick, bro.
The whole grenade thing was awesome. The whole grenade.
No, Tim, I'm not.
The scenes were cool.
I'll break it down a little better for him.
Not John Wick at all, bro. Like, this shit is just like, what the fuck?
But that's the whole point. No, Tim, but that's the whole point. She never she never portrayed herself to be John Wick or like John Wick though. She never
nobody
did.
is. Nobody
I
is.
think
Nobody
I think
is. That's only one
That's how
John
they
Wick.
presented it.
No,
I
they
thought, I was
didn't.
like, oh shit,
No,
ballerina. She
no,
about
they
to
didn't.
be.
They didn't, Tim. They did. I watched the movie. They didn't present her. They didn't present her in that fashion. Not at all.
What did they present her as?
They presented her as
ballerina.
as a starter assassin that's still rough around the edges with a lot of shit to learn. That's the main reason I said it was a good origin story to start.
Yeah.
That's the reason I said that. That's what I felt from it when I watched it.
The trailers presented this movie from the
that's where
John
you messed
Wick
up the trailers.
series, it was like, oh, she about to be fucking tough. Then you watch the movie and it's just like, this is a fucking origin ass story, but they getting the origin all wrong. The way they did that shit could have been so much better, is what I'm saying.
Well, which trailer did you watch? Because I think I watched the very first trailer.
Hell, the trailers, I didn't even know. Watching them trailers, I didn't even know. I thought she was going to be working with damn near John Wick. I didn't know she was going to be fighting this motherfucker. Which was strange to me. I was like, all right, cool. Like they sent him to go get her ass. Then you seen what happened when he showed the fuck up. And I'm like, that bitch just killed 50 fucking niggas and she getting ragged. Like it wasn't even, bro, he wasn't even trying, bro.
Yeah.
And then they go back to the action and she killing off these niggas again. And I'm just like,
but do you think, come on now, let's be honest. John Wick has already built a persona of untouchable.
They didn't give her enough time. It would have made sense if they would have skipped 8 years up or something. But she was badass from year one.
That's how that school is, though. I mean, my thing is like, okay, I get where you're coming from, but for me, like I looked at it as, okay, she's just starting out, so she ain't gonna be like polished like Wick. I mean, I think they just had him in it to let you know, hey, this is part of this universe.
Honestly, let's call it what it is. No, let's call it what it is. They put John Wick in there for extra star power because they felt that she might not have enough star power to carry the movie. That's just that's really what that is. But that still do not knock the fact that, that still don't knock the movie from not being good. The movie is a good movie. It's a good movie.
Yeah, you knocking her for taking out this. Do you have this village is a whole nother freaking school though? Like they didn't even want to do it because it would have been a war. This is a whole nother faction.
It's a good movie. She
took out a whole faction.
She took out a whole faction.
Yeah, that whole academy. Year one. Right. You said she ain't hard, man. She year one it, man. Like
okay. Let me try to rephrase it so y'all can. Hold
on. Let me get this one point across. Let me get something across real quick. I haven't, baby. She going now.
Okay.
You gotta think, when we seen John Wick, the first one, John Wick was established.
Exactly.
We didn't see no training, no nothing. He was all the way badass, and that shit was
established and retired. Yeah.
This girl, of course, when he gonna make shit look whatever. This girl, she had to go through training, whatever. She didn't even finish. She wasn't even at school that long. She went on a rogue mission, knowing she wasn't truly ready to do it. She just was so hell bent on getting revenge.
Yep.
To where she had to do things a little whatever, and I love that fact about it because she didn't look overpowered. She looked like she could lose. She had vulnerabilities. It looked believable. It looked like she could lose.
Yeah.
That's what I loved about the movie. Because she didn't look like, for instance, I don't know if you've seen the Captain America movie.
Which one?
We talking about the last one. That's part of the reason why I like. Yeah, that's the part of the reason why I like the new the new Captain America is actually a prime example of that. Right, now, I get that, but I'm saying like that's a good example that Mac is using because that's how Captain America when Falcon got the shield in the comic books, it was exactly like that.
Well, Okay,
was
well, yeah, that happened in
like
comic
that.
books. I can't really speak to that, but I'm just saying that it's still when watching something come to life like that. I mean, that don't compare to this John Wick thing. That's a little
No,
different.
no.
Seeing that live, that book come to life, it just don't look right. And I don't think it
I,
looks right to a lot of people.
So you wanted her to be like this, fucking everything up, not a chance. Like she's a woman.
No. What I'm saying, what I was trying to get at was they just fucked up her. To me, they fucked up her origin story, which she could have been so much badass. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't. They didn't have a. There wasn't enough story. It was a lot of action. I love that about the movie. The action in it is sick. I'm not saying nothing about the action. What she did was very good, very fucking believable. But at the same time, I don't like a movie that seems like it's just sped up. Bro, she got out of the school. They could have left that front part out with her dad fucking dying like the way he did. Like, okay,
well, that was her motivation, though.
but I would have rather them had it put in like flashbacks of her going through her training and she's just thinking about them dark moments versus that whole 15-minute piece. I'm like, what the fuck is this, bro? This shit was making me sleepy a little bit. I'm like, what is going on, bro? Like, I was like, all right, cool. I'm still here. I'm waiting. Then she gets to school. Now I'm hyped. I'm like, okay, she's going to the same school John Wick went to. And I'm ready to see her struggle and get to it. And they should have just started flashbacks from her past, but her going through shit as she's going through this school. And they still had that moment where they're like, you don't even know who your parents are. We learned nothing about her parents. Apparently, they were some badasses. That was from this other faction and shit. Because it seemed like they had mad respect, but they ain't talk about that enough. I'm like, well, damn, I don't wish
they didn't say who the parents was. Her parent.
No, they never talked about it. I don't.
Yeah, it was one of the people from John Wick them place the dad was, and then the mom was one of the people that she went to go kill.
Yeah,
it was explained. That's why I'm like, how you didn't get
I'm just saying they didn't dive into it enough because before you don't hear about really them until like almost towards the end when she actually gets into the town. It's like, okay, you kind of start to figure out like, all right, like her parents are some badasses and like, okay, they came from this faction.
You have to listen. No,
and
because
the mom.
No, hold on, real quick, Vibe. Remember when she hugged her dad and talked to her dad? She was like, "Oh my God, I wish I could. I wish your sister was here." That let you know right then. As soon as you met that other girl in that other town, I put clues together. That's the sister. The other badass girl, that was the sister.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
But as I'm saying, they said it was set up for, even though it kind of maybe been a little sped up though, Vibe, but.
It was like I'm saying, it wasn't. They left the mystery factor there, which is fine. It's like, okay, like, yeah, you learn where both her parents are from, but they don't really talk about like the way they when they would speak the girl's fucking name, they looked like they were scared in their face, like, oh shit, her parents is really
because
like that. But you don't get nothing of that. I'm like, damn, I wish they would have. Okay, so then you just go in, and then it shows one of the better parts is her going through that training. She had her little friend girl, and then they show her doing all the shit against the men and shooting the guns and going through all that. That's cool. I just feel like something in that moment of that school should have been. We should have saw more into that. Okay, if that makes sense. They could have took that first 15 minutes and put it more into that to develop her. We didn't like the dopest scene, which could have been even doper when she walked out and she's seen all them dead people, whenever that mission was, not even the first one, the second one. And I'm like, damn, it would have been dope to actually see that in a full scene, bro. Like, we didn't get, so we just see you do the walkout, like, all right. Like, and then right after that, she just goes to revenge, like, oh, I found the same marking of the person, kill my dad, oh, I'm about to go rogue. Oh, I'm like, well, damn, where's the jump at? Like, how long has she been doing this? You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, all right, cool. So I'm watching it for the action because the action's cool, but it just lost me after a point. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Okay, like, so let me look at after looking at it from after hearing you talk, and I hear all your points, and I feel that, but at the same time, I feel that if they don't cover this like the other stuff. Because I got a feeling they're going to make a sequel. That's just how it ended and how everything ended and how it was for me. So I'm saying if they don't cover certain things that was brought up in the first one, in the second one, in flashbacks, because that should be disclosed in flashbacks by now because we know who she are. We know who Ballerina is. We know what she does and all of that shit. So when the sequel come out, if they don't at least, I don't want them to touch on everything. So let that be clear. I just want them to touch on key moments. And they could touch on key moments clearing up part 1 in the sequel. I'm cool with that. Now, if that does not happen in the sequel, then you're going to see me back here at Crash Out Corner talking about it. But as far as Ballerina 1, the movie goes, for everything, for what it is, for the origin story and the time skips and all of that for what it is, I'm only speaking for me. I still think the movie is fine the way it is. I still think it covered enough information and a lot of stuff, and it still left me excited to see if there's going to be a sequel or not. Like how the John Wick series does. That's the one take that I got from it. Now, if they don't drop a sequel for it, or if they don't cover certain things in the sequel, then yeah, I'll be pissed off about it. If this is a one-off, I'll definitely be pissed off about it.
I respect it. If this is how they're going about these origin stories for these new characters that have nothing to do in the John Wick series that we haven't seen before, I don't want no more of it. Like, y'all got to do better to me. There's more interesting characters that was in John Wick they could have did a fucking movie about when they were younger.
I agree.
But y'all do this with this new character. You want us to fall in love with this character. If you're a real John Wick fan, it wasn't enough for me, bro. I'm cool. I'm never going back to watch that. I'll watch all the John Wicks, but I'm cool off that shit. Unless I'm just putting something on in the background because I just want to see some cool action scenes.
That's fair.
It was nothing there for me. That's why I'm kind of mad. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, y'all kind of like, all right.
Me personally, here's my take on it, and this is just my hot take. You was hype on the trailer. And what you seen on the trailer, and you had extreme expectations.
I really thought she was going to
saw the movie. But see, for me, I only watched one trailer.
Yep.
And that one trailer was enough. I didn't look at multiple trailers or anything like that. I only watched the one. And when they was doing the little intro to her, like Ballerina, set in the John Wick universe, I was like, oh well, shit, that looks cool as fuck. So I need to check that out. And that one trailer was enough. I don't know which trailer that I seen. It was like an early trailer. I think I saw it in the movie theater to be exact. It wasn't that much. It wasn't that many action scenes in it. So I was just seeing, they was just doing the little intro to Ballerina in the John Wick universe. And it wasn't no action scenes in there. The only scene that they showed in there, they showed a scene with her and John Wick, when John Wick first showed up. That was it. And it went off. And that's how the trailer ended. And I was like, oh, shit, that looks pretty cool. Might need to check that out. Yeah, but that was it.
I don't know how you say she's not badass, bro. She had some of the coolest kills you done seen in fucking... Dude, the fucking net breaker with the grenade, bro.
Yeah, those... Yes. I'm not disagreeing on that part. The action of it was cool. I'm saying... Her character, for me, how it looked on the screen was not believable. Like she was really like that. And then when she ran into John Wick, you're like, oh shit! Like it's the eyes. It's in the like how her face would just be looking. It's like
you saying she didn't believe it.
It's like you're not helping me believe that you really like that. I wish they would have took a different direction and showed actually her as like the ballerina of that type of organization, like doing ballerina shit, not like physically, like the setting wise. And they would have got eventually to the revenge shit. Like, she should have been more in a club, more in a setting with, like, a dress on type shit, getting sexy and killing niggas, like, for real, like that. Like, on, like, kind of like a, she on missions, but like, she undercover type shit. But she going in and fucking niggas to fuck off. Like, she got to go get to certain people. And I
you saying like real life.
Like you want her to be established already, bro. That's what you really want.
No, I wanted her to build.
Because putting flashbacks in the movie,
we still no building for this character, bro.
No, but putting flashbacks in the movie mean that she's already established. If you want her to already come out killing motherfuckers, but you want to put flashbacks on why she killing motherfuckers, defeats the whole purpose. You're making an argument about you want the origin story.
I wanted her. The whole point. There's no flash in the kid part. Yeah, I'm talking about flashbacks for like the kid part. I'm talking about they could have showed her going through the training more at that school, like while she's still young. I would have rather had seen that and it build up to something, and then her actually go on these missions. We actually see her on these missions. She's building up to the revenge thing. I'm just saying they just sped it up too much for me. It's like, damn, like I wanted to see you build to this badass, so where it's like believable, like, oh, you really like that bitch, like you hard as fuck, like, oh, you going on this mission, you done killed all 30 of these niggas in this club, bro, with a dress on, bro.
I see
like
what
you know what I'm saying. There was nothing just so fast. It's just like, damn, now you here. Like you was just in school, you did 2 missions, now you here. And it's like, damn,
that's what it was.
Damn,
He was supposed to be out here in the streets.
But see, I get what you're saying, Phil. No, I get what you're saying because I was thrown off by the pacing a little bit too. But because trust me, because I'm a huge person, I'm a huge fan of getting shit paced right too. And shit needs to be paced in the right direction, in the right path, and all of this stuff. I get that. I was thrown off by the pacing too. But luckily, I set my ass down. I said, no, let me sit my ass down because I need to see what else is pissing Tim off with this movie. I need to see what else is irritating you and pissing you off with this movie. Besides the pacing. Because it sounds like to me, overall to me, it's the pacing of the movie that just fucked you up. It's literally the pacing of the movie. It ain't nothing else. It ain't the action. It's not her character. To me, it's the lack of backstory and the pacing of the movie. And those are the 2 main points. Did I hit your 2 main points? Was those 2 main points?
Yes, and then there's one scene I was just about to mention that they should have just left out because that I don't think that helped either. When she actually ran into John Wick, I was like, they shouldn't have did that.
But they showed now.
I know, but like I didn't know it was going to go that way. You know what I'm saying? Like when you see, like there was no John Wick wasn't even convinced who she was, bro. He telling us, "Hey, go home."
Yeah, but
go home, bro. Like you not really,
dude. This movie did something that no John Wick did outside of the fucking first one, bro. If you're a real John Wick fan, you're gonna say yes to this. Nigga, ain't nobody been scared of John Wick since the fucking first movie, bro. And you can't tell me that shit ain't true.
Ain't scared? What are you talking about?
The Baba Yaga.
The Baba Yaga name in the first movie, niggas was getting scared. Oh, you fuck with John Wick. Oh, no, John. Ever since the first one, second one, third one, fourth one, niggas just be running up ready to get the kill. Wasn't no fear in John Wick name until this movie came back out and they put the Baba Yaga came back and it's like, oh shit. Dude say, I ain't going to use John Wick in that motherfucker.
As John Wick fans, I'd have rather got a Baba Yaga fucking movie than this shit. What are you talking about?
Okay, so
that's the Keanu Reeves, man. Go ahead, Snap. Go ahead.
My take on everything that's going on. Okay, so about the whole her interaction with John Wick, I see it as they did that scene mainly is because to establish what she will become, like because they could have called any other assassin, but they didn't. They called John Wick to handle her. Now, granted, this is her. She's new to it, but if you got the Baba Yaga coming after you, you got some potential that they are afraid of. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think they had John Wick there, and that's why I think John Wick was kind of seeing it. That's why he was like, "Hey, technically, you got until midnight, so go ahead and handle your business." And I think like her whole thing, in my opinion, what I got out of it, her whole thing with going through this school and all this other stuff. She didn't do it for anything but one reason, and that's revenge. She could care less about it. That's why she only did 2 missions, because after that second, once she got her information, she cared less about that school. She got her information. She got what she wanted, and that's what all she was trying to get. And that's what I see. That's the only thing. This ain't nothing but a revenge movie.
That's a revenge movie.
And they see like the potential she has because of her family.
Let me ask this. So do y'all see where does this go?
I hope it goes.
What is character? Like, where does it go as far as the John Wick? Where does it go? She has no attachment to nothing, bro. Like, if y'all saying like she just doing this for revenge. That's cool, but she got to be attached to something. That's the whole thing with John Wick. He was always attached to something in every movie. It made sense. Like, we understand why he was the boogeyman. We understand why all these people was coming from him in every single movie. You just line them up. You can watch that whole shit through like it's a whole singular thing. It's just always something, and he's always attached to something. But with her, y'all saying it's just revenge, or she just did this for revenge. Okay, so you said fuck school. You said I'm gonna kill this nigga. Now what do we watch?
No, they
now it's just
now they after her.
The school's after her now.
Now they're after her. Every school is after her because she broke the rule.
Yeah.
So now now it's her, like,
now she's finna turn up for real.
Yeah.
She gotta turn up for real now.
Yeah. Yep. That's
I just like that she had a believer. To me, she may not have looked believable because, like, I referenced this Captain America thing again. That little skinny chicken, that Captain America movie, she wasn't believable to be. She was too little to be throwing these big ass 250-pound men around like she was doing. I don't know if you, like I said, and I me and Mike talked about that. I was like, man, ain't no way in hell this girl 5 foot, 105 pounds. I mean, she was throwing motherfuckers around.
The only reason why, Mac, I say is the only reason why I say
she was a widow.
Exactly. That's the only reason why. Mm-hmm. She and looked like the smallest fucking widow. Look like the smallest widow, nigga. Look like the smallest widow, nigga.
Yeah, but
that's the only reason why.
I enjoyed it, bro. I think because she was raw. She had like a rawness to her that's like, I'm not polished all the way yet. I'm doing some shit that I ain't supposed to be fucking doing, and I don't give a fuck. And she, by any means necessary, just like the thing said, fight like a girl. Shit ain't look pretty. She had to do things that was a little unorthodox, but she got the shit.
Yeah, I liked it all that.
Yeah,
I liked it all that.
Told her you ain't gonna be the strongest. You know,
it's just
to me. I can't tell you what none of the John Wick movies are about, bro. Outside of the first one, I know he was fighting about the dog. I watch the John Wick movies for action. I watch my porn for fucking. I don't watch my porn for dogs, for fucking stories.
Hey, you don't care about why the delivery man came now.
You sound like a movie like that I'm not paying attention to. John Wick ain't like that for everybody. Like it's an action movie, but it's not like what you're talking about is like me. I'll be watching like Hardcore Henry. Like that's just straight action. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't care. It's just cool the way they shot it. It's just cool. He's just doing shit.
What
John Wick? They actually put some
shit into it.
What the second John Wick? What second John Wick was about?
The second John Wick?
What second John Wick was about?
Literally from the first one, after that whole shit happened, they go. He has to own up to a blood mark that he made with a dude that's supposed to be under the high table. He's supposed to get to the high table, but he needs John Wick to kill his sister so he can get the high table. And it's something he can't get out of because he did a favor for him, so he stamped his blood. That's the whole movie. He's like, don't make me do this. I'm not trying to. I just killed these motherfuckers that disrespected me. This whole people, like, I'm not trying to get back into this business. He's like, well, you are. And, blowing his whole fucking house up. So then John Wick had to go see about the nigga. Then he had to go kill his sister who's supposed to be at the high table. Mm-hmm. And now they're after him because he has to clean up his shit. He's like, well, yeah, you did kill my sister still, so I still got to try to have you killed. So now he's pissed and he's trying to get away from
all this established in the first 15 minutes of the movie, though.
Yeah, the first scene after he gets his car from the truck.
So what's so wrong about her movie being the first 15 minutes to tell you what this movie about compared to his?
Bro, because it wasn't enough. Bro, like it's not. How do I say? We understand it's a fucking revenge.
I set you up for that, right?
No, I don't set up because I'm about to explain myself. We understand that this bitch is going through a fucking revenge story. Okay, cool. Show me, like, you wanted her to be this revenge shit, whatever the fuck. Mm-hmm. Cool, go do that, but let me give me something to believe from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand the whole movie's okay, it's going to be about some revenge shit, but they just sped this shit up, man. Like, it's just like they should have showed more of her even polishing her shit or something, bro. But you just go from scene to scene to scene, bro.
This is another thing. You don't know Hollywood, bro. You don't know Hollywood. And I'm going to tell you why. she already got 4 things against her. She's a woman in the lead role. We all know, especially in the last 10 years, any woman in the lead role, they movies always flop no matter who the fuck it is. She's taken over a spot from a great action star was Keanu Reeves with the John Wick thing. She already got people doubting her with that.
Mm-hmm.
They spent the gang of money on it. They may not get their return back because they know people don't go to the movies to see women in lead fucking roles, bro. You think the fuck these people gonna spend 20 fucking minutes explaining this fucking origin story to get people to walk out this motherfucking get this shit was boring. They had to put balls to the fucking wall and feet and boots on the fucking ground, Tim. They not finna go right here and give you this elaborate ass motherfucking adventure on this bitch fucking timeline. They're not gonna do that. They can't do that. They can't do that.
Matt, listen to me, bro.
Okay.
They should have put more. There's nothing hurting that if you put even an ounce of a little bit of more believable story into this shit, bro.
It is. Matt just explained why. He explained why they ain't going to do that.
It came after John Wick, so we already seen all the John Wicks. Like, okay, all of this kind of makes sense, and it has great action in it. Cool.
We're not talking about that, Tim. We're talking about the overall premise, the big picture, the overall big picture. Female being in the main roles, going behind Keanu Reeves in another action movie. They're not one. That's some huge ass shoes to fill.
Yes.
Two. People are not going to be as invested in that ballerina movie as they are in John Wick, mainly because she's a lead female. That's the key.
We
heard Tim. You said we hearing you what you saying. You wish that they could have put more care into the story and the plot. I hear you 200% on that.
I understand.
We fully understand that. But Hollywood ain't gonna. But Hollywood executives is not going to do that. They about their paper. They about to get. They trying to get their money back. They don't give a fuck about. They don't give a fuck about what we think. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a rat's ass about what we think. Of course, we feel like. Of course,
because that's why it has me feeling this way about this shit.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I can't think about this shit. I still can't think about this shit more because they could have. All I literally said is they could have did better for her.
Yeah,
bro. That's it. I like the action.
We're not disagreeing with you.
Right. I'm just like, all right, that shit ain't for me, and that's not John Wick to me. That's all I'm saying.
And that's fair.
To that, and I'm sorry, it sounds unfair. It has nothing to do with her being a girl. It could have been another nigga, and they would have did this shit. And I'd have been like, what the fuck is this?
No, okay, Vibe. The only way you would have gotten what you want from this movie, as if it would have been a bigger name action female star that would have put butts in the seat no matter what. Like somebody on that caliber, you would have got what you want.
Her out of it, put a nigga there. The same exact movie, same exact scenes. I still would have said the same shit I just said, bro.
I'm saying, but because it was her, she's not like that big of a name. That's why they had we gotta hurry up and we gotta.
I don't care about
like,
maybe I'm just saying the way they went about it. They could have. I'm saying in my head, how I wish it would have went. It would have been a lot better for her situation. It would have been like that's fucking bad.
Oh shit, there's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit that we felt that way. I felt that way about Batman and Superman. I felt like that about Green Lantern. I felt like that about The Flash. I felt like that about the Justice League movie. I felt like that about the majority of the damn Marvel movies when they was on when they was on Disney Plus series. I felt about all of that shit. So yes, I got shit that I can count that I felt the same way that you felt. But at the same time, because we're the consumer, you would think that because we're the consumer, they would give a damn about what we think about this, especially a motherfucker like me that reads the fucking comments, that actually know what the fuck is going on and is aware about what the fuck is going on. But yet they don't. They put their own twist and spin onto every fucking thing. What do you think the reason why Henry Cavill has been almost blacklisted twice twice. One for Superman, the other one for The Witcher. Mainly because he is pissed off because they're not staying true to what the role is in the comic books, especially in the Witcher series. The Witcher series on Netflix. Henry signed on to that project because he wanted to follow the books.
Yep.
He wanted to follow the books. He wanted them to follow the books. It's so much fucking content in the Witcher book. So why the fuck not? Yep. No, Netflix decided, nah, fuck them books. We're gonna do our own thing.
Yeah, see what happened with that shit.
We're gonna do our and Henry left. It was the same thing with the Superman shit. It was the same thing. And once again, he left DC. So hopefully, once again, he signed up with Amazon to do this Warhammer thing. So hopefully, Amazon do right by him with this with the upcoming Warhammer project that they got going on. But this is the ongoing project. This is the ongoing stuff that is ongoing in Hollywood, though. They don't give a fuck about what we think. All they care about putting boots in seats and getting our money. Yep. That's it. That's all they give a damn about.
The episode we were talking about the gender swapping and race swapping in movies and stuff, man. This is another thing, right? They added a woman to this, and that was gonna piss people off. People not gonna want to see it because they added a woman to it. And another reason probably why they added John to it because they probably feel like, well, damn, I don't think many people gonna want to watch this if John ain't in it. So we got to find a way to put him in there.
The title alone.
Back to what I said. They threw John in there for star power. That's it.
The title alone, man. Like, what is it, Ballerina? A John Wick story? Like,
I guarantee you, Tim, if John Wick was not even featured in that movie, I guarantee you the sales would have still tanked.
Straight to DVD.
It would have tanked. Mm-hmm. And that's sad. And that's sad because she's a no-name actress that's just trying to make a name for herself like how everybody else.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it just makes me mad because y'all I'm trying to split my mind to just now I literally got when I see that movie I just like it's just an action movie. I'm not even gonna. Because it don't give me that same like they could have made this girl fucking badass, bro. Like,
and they chose.
I don't know how to explain it because y'all keep asking me like, "Well, what wouldn't have made it? She was badass. Yeah, she did all the shit right. She had the action scenes, all that shit right. But it's just the way they went about explaining.
Yeah, the pacing and the plot of the story. I get it.
We could have got more into her character and just seen like, oh, this bitch is really for real. Like she really like that. But y'all undersell her.
Yeah,
it felt like a play for me, especially with the John Wick scene. I'm just like, bro, at least make it seem like she almost got this nigga a little bit. All this shit she been doing, and then John Wick just shows up and not even a little bit. Like I've seen John Wick fight some people that kind of put it to him a little bit, but he still edged them out. But y'all make me believe that this girl is like that. Like she almost like he had to really like, oh shit, bitch, I might really have to kill your ass. Like yo, chill the fuck out. But it was like playing with your little sister, like, bro, like, chill. Like, what are you doing? Stop. That's all I'm saying, bro. Have any
of y'all ever seen Terminator Dark Fate, the last Terminator movie they did? The one with the
I haven't seen it.
I think so. Is that the one when they were in the camps? The machines had them in like the weird ass camp shits.
Yeah, I seen that. That's with old Terminator, right?
No, the one that had Linda Hamilton came back, and there was a story about the Mexican. The girl was Mexican. She was working in this little
factory.
Yeah, they had a female Terminator who was the girl that was going to protect her, and then Arnold had to come back.
Arnold was old though, right?
Yeah, he was an older Terminator. In that one.
Okay, yeah.
To me, that was my second favorite Terminator outside of 2. I love that movie. I love that movie. That movie did fucking horrific. Mm-hmm. They didn't be close to their money back in that movie, bro, because it was a fucking female lead. And that's sad because that movie was awesome. That's sad
though. Yeah, that movie wasn't even bad at all.
And it was fucking great. That to me, that was the second best Terminator movie they ever made. and they fucked in because people didn't want to see a girl do it, dog. That's
I can't speak to this whole female thing. That's not even where my argument was even going at all.
Yeah, we know, we know, but we just wanted to point you out the bigger picture.
But I'm understanding what y'all saying. Like, I'm getting what y'all saying now. I just had to flip my mind. I was just on a.
Yeah,
I was on my switch of just trying to explain why I didn't. Yeah. I get exactly.
We fine.
I understand what you're saying, dog. We ain't saying we ignoring what you're saying or not, but it's just to see how Hollywood works, man. That shit different, dog. That shit so different, dog. That shit is different.
All right, man. Not to cut everybody off, but we got anything else before we wrap up?
You jinxed it.
Lies.
What? Oh, okay. We gonna do that. All right. Yeah. Okay.
I did have an expectation that this was going to be short. I'll admit, but it wasn't.
We went our normal run time.
Yeah, mainly because of our music segment.
And this little segment right here.
We had the music segment. We got into some
little heated debate.
We got into a little heated conversation on that one.
You know, we still love one another, man. This is good.
Oh yeah, ain't no hate. Never no hate.
Oh no,
there's never no hate. I mean, as we said before, we all agree to disagree.
Yep.
We all agree to disagree. That's all it is. But you can see we can all still come away having a heated debate and still have a great conversation afterwards. Mm-hmm. I can't say that for other people. So we're blessed. we're blessed. So that's the best way I can say. But anyway, man, appreciate everybody for tuning in for the podcast. I thought that we was gonna run a short one, but I jinxed it. So apologies. But once again, man, check us out on our social media platforms right here. I know I'll display them right there for everybody to see. Check us out on our YouTube, Instagram, Spotify. You know, we're on all social media platforms at the GBTCpodcast.com. You know what I'm saying? Check us out there. You want to hit us up, especially on TikTok, you know what I'm saying? So check us out there. Anything else we got before we wrap up, guys? Anything else everybody got?
That's it, man.
All right, man. It's hot out there, man. Stay hydrated. Take care of your minds and hearts, man. It's a challenging time for everybody, man. So definitely take care of your minds and hearts. And we will talk to you all later. Everybody be good. Is the outro playing?